But okay, I'll get this together. Typically, like it's $150 to install a toilet.
Okay.
And then my hourly rate is $85 an hour.
Okay.
So then to plumb the other two, probably 2 hours.
Domestic violence awareness.
Said, hey, these people are stalkers, and we have a big following saying, yeah, this guy's no good. He escaped the mental institute. He's trying to harm us. So I spent the last hour just posting all this guy's photos, all of his history, who he is, where he lives. JLR is going to local law enforcement in the morning. So
Woke up this morning, I didn't give a fuck. Took the first sip of my coffee, and I knew I still didn't give a fuck. It's a beautiful morning, and guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, so I go horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to go straight down, where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there it's going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay on here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. I hope.
Hey, okay, but listen, you guys. What am I?
seconds.
Drop. Hey, what am I under arrest for? Dude, Stop it. don't do it. Hey, I'm not even Stop it. I'm not even fighting you. I want to know what I'm arrested for. Get on the ground. What am I under arrest for? Get on the ground. What am I under arrest for? Get on the freaking ground.
It never gets old, ladies and gentlemen. I can watch that 100 times a day and laugh every single time. Welcome. I was a little bit conflicted about when I should go live today. You know, I was planning this live since about 3 o'clock, but I know that there's people that watch the channel from like in the UK and stuff everywhere. So I'm like, what's a good time to give you guys the schedule? I just try to like sporadically do them at different times because I know there's some subscribers that are like living everywhere and people want to be a part of the live chat. We have the coolest chat in the game, by the way. So I don't really know a good time, guys. So I just, said, let's go about this time, not too late, but what's up, Chai? 502, great comment. I see ya. Shout out to 502, shout out to Chai. Taz, I see it. Taz, how are you? Mrs. Taylor, Mary Poppins. It's me, Mike. SoCal, Diane, Mrs. Diane, always with the supportive comments. Amazing Grace. So I got a good video coming up for Larry. I saw it. I'll give you a hint. Larry and Mama. Larry's a mama's boy, to say the very least. And I've been working on a parody. There's a lot of new subscribers. I have not dropped a parody for my OGs. I haven't done like an in-depth parody video in like a long time. I think it's all the way back. If I gotta remember, man, shit, it had to be like probably like the Sebastian Rogers case, like Hong and Nick the Hat, those assholes. I think that's like the last time I did like an in-depth parody. And you have to think like I'm dealing with Alex. I've been calling him man boobs. He's fat. I have a fat suit. I have the fat suit. To be honest with you, the only thing holding me back right now, I have to try to find the most like ridiculous and the most doofus looking bicycle helmet for Larry. But I'm working on it, guys, and I promise you I'll pump it out. But it's been a long time since we did a parody video, and these assholes deserve it. But I wanted to come on here and not sit in front of Nancy Guthrie's home or camp out there or get arrested. But I just wanted to pick you guys' brains. We cover the grifters a lot, and it's important because they're assholes. But and we're gonna do some of that tonight. But I just wanted to kind of go over, you know, with you guys, with my chat, with my subs, like pick you guys' brains. Like it's conspiracy hour, so there's nothing off limits, right? None of this what we're saying tonight is going to be true or actual information. Don't take it as is. It's not really. I don't want to call it entertainment because that's weird. It's just us having a conversation. And I wanted to talk to you guys about this last ransom note. Now, if you watch yesterday's live when we were going to our date night, I played a weird voicemail that I got. And I actually uploaded the clip of this weird ass voicemail on my second channel, Whiteboard Radio Clips, and I played it on my live yesterday, and I posted it on my X. So we're gonna this guy, whoever this, well, I'll tell you who this guy is actually. Let's do that first and foremost. So this moron. So how did I? I'll take you through how I found this guy. Very easy. This guy. All I did was So first of all, he didn't really call my phone. Damn it, did it not go through? Wait a minute, what am I looking at? What are we doing here? Okay, hold on a second, guys. Wait a minute, give me 1 second. Let's get this right now. So, shit. Here it is right here. So I call the number back, guys. I call the number back because I'm like, what kind of a weirdo is this guy? Well, first, so he called a text-free number that I have, first and foremost. And then I left him a couple of messages, text message. I texted him back. And then, right, I said, you know what? Let me just call this number back. I call, ring. And then I get on the ring. I get a voicemail. And what do we get on the voicemail? Oh, well, it says, you know, this is James Island Signs. If you're looking for a quote or this or that, leave a message. And I was like, there's no way this guy who just told me to go fuck off and die, for my mom to rot in hell, and all this other stuff, there's no way this asshole just called me from a business phone number. That doesn't even make any sense. But people are stupid on the internet. I don't put it past them. Robert! Chunk! Come here. So we're just going to call this guy. And I'll play this, guys. I'll play this for you one more time before we call this asshole, just in case anybody has not heard it.
Yeah.
Where's Brett?
She's coming.
I could hear you very loudly yelling with your friends on the computer.
Oh, you want me to shut up? I got you.
No, it's fine. Just close my door. Put her in here. Okay. So, thank you, man.
Yeah.
So, here we go, guys. Let's do this really fast. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Bluetooth. I want you guys to hear this before we call. And I'm going to have fun with this phone call. We're going to say, you know, I'm going to actually go to the chat here in a second. I want you guys, like, I mean, we have all the power here. We have all the power. I mean, literally, I can call the police on this guy, you know, and maybe we'll discuss that with whoever answers the phone. So I did call, just so you guys know, when I was going through the wormhole of finding, I was like, this guy cannot be this stupid. I did call whoever answers the phone. So I did call, just so you guys know, star 67, and I got a 1, which is even better. So let's listen to this fucking voicemail from this nutcase. Here we go.
Boy, you fucking pussy. This is fucking head boy. I'm on the Tampa bus. Smoke your fucking ass in your motherfucking basement. Everything you can stand used to. It makes me fucking laugh. You weird fucking lose. How about you unblock us so we fucking actually dumbass live video? Your stupid head mom fucking bitch. Go fuck yourself. I hope you fucking die.
Okay. So before we talk Nancy Guthrie, I do want to address this with you guys live. It's the only way we can do this. So let me go back over here and let's get this phone number. Here it is right here at the top. Okay. Now, before I call, what should we say, people? What should we say? Let me connect my phone to the Bluetooth. They must have lost their mind. So what should we say? Because we're going to call it right now. When it comes to these live phone calls that I do, I think it's just best that I just wing it. Sometimes, I just wing it sometimes and they come out pretty comical. But we're definitely going to do that. And what was the name? James? James. Okay, cool, James. So let's call James's family. And, I could say a lot of things like James said to me, but, the power is all in our hands right now, if we think about it, right? So we got 843. I'm going to call him my real number. Fuck it. Watch this. This is all documented live. So there's nothing that they can do. 628 on my real number. Fuck it. Let them know who I am. Let's have a listen, shall we? Okay. Charleston, South Carolina.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up.
This is not going to work. We're going to have to do a redial. I'm happy. I'm happy that I make you laugh. That makes me happy. Now this Bobo, where's this? Are there any more numbers here? Contact us. What's this say? 795. Okay. Saturday and Sunday closed. Okay.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later.
Okay, so what else can we do here? Well, let's do this, right? Should we email them? Let's call it one more time. Four three 795. Okay, that's what we're calling right now. How does it not have a voicemail?
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again.
All right, how about this? You know what we should do? Let's call the number back itself. Okay, so this guy is going to be 914 462 7419. No star 67. Fuck all that. No need to. It's all documented. We just need them to answer. New York is what it says. New York, which is weird because the business this is in South Carolina. Maybe we'll get a voicemail here.
Hi, this is John Yancone from Citrellis. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Johnny, there's a big problem here. Can't help to notice that I got some threats on the voicemail, threatening my family, threatening myself. Very, very strange behavior. And I don't understand why somebody could watch a YouTube channel, not control themselves as an adult, and leave these graphic, disgusting voice messages on my voicemail. The dilemma that I have, Johnny, is I am determining right now, should I call the police in on this? Should I open an investigation? Should I take this serious or what? Now, this is someone belonging to your company that decided to call my phone and do these threats. So I would appreciate a callback, because if I don't get a callback, then there's only one option that I have, and that would be, to make a police report. And I don't want to do that, Johnny, but the thing is, like, this is concerning behavior, and maybe you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and I can have you have a listen, and we'll all be caught up to speed. So give me a call back. I appreciate it. Waiting on the phone call. Thanks. All righty. Well, we got that done. Let's see what happens. So we can get rid of this. All right. Now, let's get back to the chat. Let's see if Johnny gives us a call back. Now, did that sound like the voicemail guy? Weird. And really fast. Let's open it up like this. Should I call the cops? And for anybody who doesn't know, God damn it, where's that? This is weird. Hold on a second. Where'd it go? I have a whole thing from calling the police on. Here it is, right here. So for anybody who doesn't know, I'm asking a serious question. Should we call the police? So here is all separate incident reports in regards to YouTube. These are people that are a little bit too weird. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe Johnny will be number 5. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yes, the first thing is to protect the family. So here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go with what SoCal says. We're gonna give Johnny the opportunity to call back during this live, and if he doesn't, well, I'll do the police report. It is what it is, right? And I wanted to address all that live because there's been a lot of stuff going on in regards to like Larry and the mannequin. They're claiming that people are calling they're claiming they're getting weird phone calls. I don't know what to think about that. I don't believe anything those people say, but I mean, I got a really weird one. So I don't know. I don't know. Hell yeah, I agree. Okay. Johnny number 5. Well, it's going down. Yeah. Well, Avery, I'm not going to say that he directly threatened me. Because, well, let me listen to it again to answer your question. Let me listen to it again. It's weird. However you can hear this, it's exactly how I'm. Let's have another listen. I actually have here. Hold on.
What you fucking pussy? This is fucking head boil. Down the Tampa, smoke your fucking ass in your motherfucking basement.
He did.
Everything you can say on YouTube, it makes.
Okay, you guys see this? Let me do it like this. Let's do this. I'm gonna do this for you guys. 1 second. Here we go. So I have like those visual voicemails. It tells you like what the voicemail says. Let's do this. Right? Here we go right now. So let's do this real fast. Right? So I'll read this as you guys can see it as well. Come on, why didn't it go through now? It didn't go through here or what? Okay, here we go. Okay. Can y'all see this? Let's see. Yes. Okay, cool. So it says, what are you effing pussy? This is effing head boiled down the Tampa. Smoke your fucking ass in your motherfucking basement. Everything that you can say on YouTube, it makes me effing laugh. You hang here, fucking loser. How about you unblock us? Who's us? When we effing actually, you dumbass, in live video. For English, press 1. You stupid motherfucking bitch. Go F yourself. I hope you effing die. Well, he's got till this live, right? But yeah, let's get back. So we'll just, it is what it is. We'll give him an opportunity. Obviously, he watches the channel, right? So maybe he's watching this, and maybe his phone just rang, right? We Twilight Zone, absolutely. So yeah, those are threats. Yeah, he said he's gonna smoke me, whatever that means. But he's a weirdo, some weirdo Yankee. But it's all good. We're gonna jump back to Nancy Guthrie. Now, there's something I really wanted to show you guys. I put a poll up. Let's see what the poll says as of right now. This last note, guys, I don't know how to take it. I don't believe any of these notes. I don't like how TMZ is involved in this case. It's all very weird, right? But there's some stuff here that I wanted to. I don't like how TMZ is involved. Where's the poll at? No more poll? Did it go away? The poll's out of here? I guess the poll ended. There was I don't know if you caught this or not, right? So I want to play this for you guys. There was a interview done with Jesse Weber on an ex-FBI special investigations unit, and there was a couple things that are really interesting, right? And it's crazy because as I'm listening to this, if you guys could, anybody was around when this case first happened, I was going live, like literally like nightly. Every night I was discussing it, right? And there's a couple things. Okay, it's no audio. Let me just do it like this. There was a couple things that happened where I think old white boy called a couple of these things, right? According to this ex-FBI guy. And I wanted to play this. I got the timestamps and stuff, so we don't have to waste too much time. Let me check the comments real fast. The Juice saying live, get more money. The voice sounds similar to the voicemail Alex's daughter got. Hey, look, it could be some weirdo calling all the channels. I don't know. I wish we can get closed caption. Yeah, it's some weirdo. I don't know who it is. I think they are all keeping the money, and really, it's not for civil law. Yeah, they absolutely are. They absolutely are. I was getting calls like that all the time years ago, and my mom took my phone and threatened them right back. Good for her. After that, every call, I just handed it to her. Really weird. There is no lawsuit, so the goof's not. Yeah. So what is this? They're trying to sue Pima County, guys. What a bunch of morons. TMZ want true crime credits too, but it's unrealistic. Absolutely, I agree with that. I don't see these people bitching about them raising money. So, okay, this is kind of crazy, right? Let me jump over here to this video because there's a couple things here. I don't know if you heard this. Now, this ex-FBI guy. He's gonna shit on. He's kind of gonna shit on Kash Patel a little bit, but I kind of. This is kind of interesting. Just this. I don't know if you heard this take or not, guys. So I want to play this. And I called some of this stuff during the nightly lives that we were doing, right? But here's him shitting, he's shitting on Kash Patel, and look, I like Kash Patel. I think he, is a good pick. I think, when it comes to the Epstein files, they absolutely botched that. But the Epstein files is difficult because, anybody, let me just put a random comment out there. Emma Cox. I could put Emma Cox in the Epstein files if I wanted to. There was a number that the FBI had, and anybody can report a tip, and then that would go into the files, right? So I think Pam Bondi really fucked that whole thing up, right? It wasn't a good look for Trump whatsoever, to release that. I mean, it was, but it ended up being atrocious, right? But beyond all that, this guy says some stuff that, is just, I haven't heard these takes yet. So I wanted to share them with you guys, right? So 1140, we'll jump to 1140. Here it is right here. So just have a listen to this guy. He makes a lot of sense, I think. I'll fix the screen too.
Just stash it back there, pretend it didn't happen. The evidence is gone. So I think that may have been one of their mindsets. I think Kash Patel really jeopardized any possibilities, because the individuals who were at that front door saw that. Everyone knows about the physical evidence now, the backpack, the guns, and that, so they were destroyed. They destroyed, oh my gosh, I got to get rid of this. So I think Kash Patel really jeopardized this investigation with his ineptitude and putting it on.
The other way of looking at it is you release that information to the public. Maybe somebody saw something.
No, absolutely not. No. No.
Why not?
Because here's the problem with that. They got that video, and here's why the investigation completely derailed when that video was released. That video was obtained by the FBI and then quickly released. Every FBI agent you'll talk to, every investigator, every analyst will say they want that video and they want to analyze it for days. They want to dissect it. They want to figure out what the backpack was, what the gun was, and not give that clue to the kidnappers and saying, hey, we know about what you're wearing. We know that you were doing this. We know that you were at this front door. The last thing you want to do is letting your criminals know that you're on their tail.
All right, so this is interesting. What he's talking about, not a lot of Kash fans in the comments. Hey, no problem. I get it. I totally get it. So this guy is saying that Patel, and someone left a good comment right here. Where was it? Right here. He's saying that Patel ran the social media too fast, and they shouldn't. Remember back when the infamous, like the guy that's on the thumbnail, the guy at the door camera, they went to Google and got the information. He's saying, as an ex-FBI, like special investigations unit, big wig at the FBI, he's saying that they shouldn't have posted that immediately. They should have kept on to it and kind of used it for FBI stuff before letting it go, right? I don't know. I've never heard that take before, right? But there's something else interesting, right? He goes on and talks about how Kash fucked it up more, but there's something else later that we'll get to it real fast. 25 minutes he's going to go at Kash again. Listen to this, right? He goes back to Kash and how he botched it, right? I forget what he said right here. 25 minutes is going to be. I like Jesse Weber, guys. I happen to, we talked about Brian Enton a little bit as far as like media people. I happen to like Jesse,
through genetic genealogy, or through investigative work, they have somebody in their sights. There's somebody they suspect. And they start scoping this person out, and they're waiting for them to discard something, a straw, pizza box, whatever it is. They grab it, they send it in for testing, right? Match it up to potential forensic material taken from the scene. It can take some time. Is there a possibility that's happening right now?
Absolutely. And that's been from and here's where I go back to derailing the investigation that Kash Patel did. It derailed the conversation, the potential to track down the individual.
It's cool. You don't have to
someone who's in a position of director,
no problem,
leader or president should never impact something that is being done in the field. FBI director impacting the field investigation. He did by releasing that video. It's not the only time he's impacted investigations. He's not a good director. He impacts the investigations in the field. That's horrible. By doing it through social media, by derailing that, the case team had the possibility. Let's find this individual. Let's get close to him. Let's conduct surveillance. The public doesn't need to have the video until it is completely squeezed. They could have determined a location. They could have followed an individual. They could have surveillance, collected, like you said, DNA evidence.
It's interesting because all we keep hearing, guys, is Pima County fucked it up, right? All we keep hearing is the sheriff had an ego problem. He should have worked with the FBI, blah, 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 blah. We know everything with the sheriff. We know about old lawsuits with the sheriff. We keep hearing a lot of blame on the sheriff, but I don't know. This is a good take because he can't eat the whole thing. He can't. The FBI is, they have been incorporated in this, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to hear like a little bit different of a view, like a different opinion. I remember like doing these lives every night though. I was always for I felt like the family should have paid the Bitcoin, but I remember doing a live. I can't find the clip. I don't know who maybe could remember this or not, But I was talking about how I was talking about a bunch of things. We were doing conspiracy lives again then, but I was saying something like, look, what if this thing got too big? What if like they were initially going to take a Bitcoin amount, but because of like how TMZ was in this and this thing just like blew up, it was huge, right? It was huge. I said something like, I think they got scared, right? Maybe they were scared to actually even get the money that they were requesting. And this guy says that too, which is cool. It's at 17 minutes. Let me go there. And then we'll be done with this here, this clip here in a second. I just wanted to, I don't know if you guys saw this or not. I'll drop the link in the chat as well.
Every single piece of evidence from the moment it's brought in,
right.
Why did
what is that? Oh, it's a 16. So
did it go to TMZ and why did it go to a local station? Those are all analyzed, and the analysis team at the FBI, some of the best in the world. You've got some of these guys who've been doing this for their entire life. They're going to find it. If there is a possibility of
sidebar, Long Crime, huge channel, Long Crime. It's Jesse Weber, and I don't know the name of this is an ex-FBI special investigations. He was like a big wig at the FBI. He doesn't work there anymore. And he's just commenting on it. And Jesse Weber, I'll share this in chat as well. Give me 1 second. Let's play this because here he's going to talk about the Bitcoin stuff.
A clue of a thread, they're going to go down this. So I am sure that every single thread was pulled on to figure out the origin of these emails and the communication. Why was it an email? Well, let's go to those servers. Let's go to the service. Was it Gmail? Okay, let's serve a search warrant on Gmail. Let's look at that account. Who opened the account? When was it opened? What was the IP address that opened the account? Every single piece is not just looking at the email and who was the sender, but let's look at the account. Who opened the account? When was it open? At what point? Where was the IP for serving? And how many access times was it accessed? How many times did they log in? They looked at everything. So I'm sure that everything was dissected.
Going back to something that you mentioned,
Here it is.
Law enforcement had this decision to make, right? Like, what do they do with the with this wallet? So, according to the New York Post, the FBI deposited $152 worth of Bitcoin into that wallet. There was a $4 million request for crypto. They put in 152. You talked about tickling the wire. Hasn't been touched. It's just sitting there. Why do you think that is? Does that tell you something? And I've seen articles suggesting, was it a mistake to do it this way? Your thoughts?
I think that this right here, the media's attention to the event, attention to everything that happened, I think in my opinion, I think the kidnappers learned about it. So when people started, speculating, okay, they're requesting Bitcoin, then you had Bitcoin experts coming on and saying, well, if you submitted via Bitcoin, then they'll be able to if the withdrawal. Mm-hmm. I think that's a possibility. That's something that has to be considered, that they did not withdraw because they didn't realize. They thought it was just, no fingerprints. And then by maybe watching mass media and reading about it, then they learned about it. That's why when you have hostage situations, you don't want mass media, at a bank. So you have a hostage situation. You don't want cameras focusing in on what law enforcement is doing because the bad guys may be looking at it from inside the bank. So this may be the same situation where they were learning on the fly and going, oh my gosh, if I withdraw that Bitcoin, then they're going to be able to trail me. That's a possibility that has to be considered. That's maybe why that they looked at it and saying that, okay, they could lead to me.
So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Old white boy called it, during all these nightly lives I was doing. I do think they got scared, man. But there's no telling that, that's just his opinion. I'm going to drop this. You guys should watch the full interview, but it's just a different take. You know what I mean? I don't mind people calling out Patel and everybody else. Somebody said the president said it was number one. Yeah. Remember when Trump did even get involved a tiny bit on social media with this, which is good. He brought attention to it, but you just think there'll be more, very weird. As far as like the notes, y'all, I don't know I don't believe any of those notes. It's just weird because we're supposed to believe right now, I guess we're supposed to believe that this ransom note, she's buried with nature. I mean, I think I'm not trying to be mean or like say the wrong thing here, but I think most people realize that she's not alive. I mean, her age, come on, let's just have a real conversation. But nobody no criminal's going to do that. No criminal's going to be like, oh, let me just contact the media or the feds that want my ass so bad, and let me tell them that, I'm sorry about it, or it wasn't supposed to go down like that. No, man, no, that's not how things go. It's so crazy, but it's just weird, man. This whole thing is weird. I don't know what happened to her. I think she's in Mexico somewhere. I still believe two conspiracies. I believe either, speaking of the Epstein case, look, man, Savannah brought the survivors and had a massive interview with the survivors that could speak for something. You could have some high up dude, some weirdo, somebody that was in the files, somebody who doesn't want one of these survivors' words to ever be heard. Hey, that could be punishment, man. You never know, man. Or, a more realistic theory, I think, is, as close as it is to Mexico, they probably just got her, man. And it could have been something where they got her. They knew that she, who Savannah was. And then as this thing blew up, as days went on, they just got sketched out. They're like, this thing's blown up. We had a good plan, but this was not the right person. It's everywhere. There's no way that we're going to get paid now. It's crazy. I don't really know, man. It's so hard to say, Jen, become a new member. Thank you so much. So realistically, it was botched. No, the perpetrators are locals. You think so? Where is Nancy? Sheriff, FBI, no one found Nancy. Nobody has. A sound engineer can fix the tracking on that voicemail. Really interesting. So what is this about? She's dead. I believe so too. Alex is definitely here yet. He always watches. Hella, so what's going on? You have some info on Alex? Nancy cast away before Sunday night. Every ransom demand through email or messaging, they're all fake, in my humble opinion. I'm right there with you. It's all weird. I think it's one of the circus clowns. It definitely is. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. I mean, guys, we've reported on this guy. The mannequin was obsessed with school shootings, massive shootings. There's you can find articles. You can put his name in Google, and he's like obsessed with like these shootings. You could find him claiming to be responsible for some shooting, massive shootings. You mean to tell me the channel is not benefiting, and as some master hacker and some massive weirdo, he's not stirring the pot for more views to benefit? Come on, man. Absolutely. There's no way. There's no way I think not of that. It's absolutely. There is a video of Tennessee sheriff saying streamers cause problems, and I just posted that today. I literally posted a short of him saying that today. Yeah. Yep. So people say I should call the police on that guy, babe. You heard, Noel?
What, babe?
People say I should call the police on that weirdo let the voicemail.
I mean,
I just tried to call him and his business. Let's call him again, guys. Let's call him again.
don't call him again, because then his puss ass, hoe ass, bitch ass, wannabe tough boy act is going to be all, oh no, when he's harassing me. Fuck him and his mama. Go down in his basement.
I left a voicemail. I said, hey man, I don't understand why I said something like, hey, look, I got this weird voicemail and I'm trying to like figure this out. Like, am I gonna have to call the police or not? So, you know, I'm gonna call him back.
If you're gonna like, fine, but don't be calling him if that's what you're gonna do.
What do you mean?
Don't call him again if you're gonna like report it. Just let it be, dead it. One or the other, not both.
Okay.
I just think it's gonna be like, oh, listen to him. Look at how many times he called me before he go harassing, yada yada. You know how these bitch boys are.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, think Mex from across border probably done work around there. So yeah, just maybe for documentation. Savannah was supposed to be hosting Olympics starting February 6th in Italy. Mother Nancy kidnapped February 1st. I still think there's a link. That's interesting. Never knew that. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Wifey. Absolutely. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna give him a chance to call back before I call police. We'll do it all live. All right. So anyway, it's just crazy. These notes, man. I don't know. What do you guys think though? What's the theories, man? So you know my two theories. I think either, you know, at first I thought it was a cartel. It could be anybody in Mexico. It could be anybody. But the cartel, that's a real thing, man. Those people really get down, you know. And you know, cartels work in silence, you know. If you know really how cartels work, you know, if people that are in cartels, they're afraid to like turn state. They're afraid to snitch because of what will happen to them and their whole families if they do, right? That's why it makes no sense to where like there's a note, people are apologizing. That would be against everything. It's just crazy, right? I think that the Epstein thing, it's kind of out there. I get it, but look, there could be a link, you know. There could be a link. I don't know. I don't really know what else to say, you know. I don't have the answers. I'm not going to pretend that I do. But what do you guys think? I know a lot of locals feel differently. The woman is always right. Yep, I'm going with what she said. Oh, we got a text. What's this about? So it's not a Mexican cartel. If Nancy was seriously injured, they would have aborted the mission and got the hell out of Dodge. Yeah. I was calling with timber, buried with nature sounds Bible. Yeah. I don't know much about cartels. Even podcasters are afraid to cover them as a topic because they go literally, that's so true. They're so true. I'm going to call the cops on them. God-fearing folks. Cartels do not want the smoke with Trump. I don't know. I don't know who it is, what it is. What I can promise you, though, is it's not these assholes that are camping outside their house. You know, I guess we should just scroll the Twitter streets right now because there's always interesting stuff on these morons. I saw a really good clip. I'm going to make a video about this.
They can't even find their balls.
So I have to continue to clown on Larry. This pussy, guys. All right. I'll spill the beans. I was saving this for a separate video, but I'm going to show you this clip I found. This tells you everything about Larry. People, are you ready for this? Watch this shit. Watch this.
It's okay. So if you could hold on for a second, guys, it'd be just 1 second.
So you're wanting to listen to the very beginning of this clip. Larry.
He boxes every day.
Larry lives with his fucking mom.
That's the dude that wants to fight you?
Yeah, this nerd. But look at Larry. This is a very comical clip.
Oh, he don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know. Larry he lives with his mom, and Larry will not invite his own mother to the Bible verse for the Bible school, the Bible study. He's having a Bible study with his subscribers, and he's like, mom is like just doing mom, and
did she correct him?
No, but I have a theory on that. I'm gonna let you guys hear this clip, and now I know exactly why he didn't box me. Watch this; it'll all make sense.
Very big in. No, it's okay. So if you could hold on for a second, guys, it'd be just 1 second.
So now he mutes mom.
Sorry, guys, my mom's trying to film me while I'm talking live, and it's very hard. Okay. All right.
Hi.
Okay, please. I mean, that's like
what really happened here, people. I have the unedited clip. Mom walked out and was like, Larry, are you fucking stupid? You're not going to box that one dude, are you? He'll beat the shit out of you. Larry, you're not really going to do that, right? Please tell me you're just talking shit like you always do, you worthless loser, you. And you know, Larry then muted it. He's like, come on, mom, let's go with my lies. Please. Just pretend that I'm gonna box him, right? That's what I'm telling my subscribers. We're all just pretending. It's like everyone just, come on, mom, play along, please. It had to be that because, you know, he muted his mom on live. And like, he's about to read the Bible. What's really happening here? Why would you mute mom? You don't want mom, because mom's going to be like, mom's going to embarrass you. Mom's just going to say what's real. She's going to be like, you don't read the Bible. When did you start doing this, Larry? When did you start doing this? So of course he mutes mom. The fakeness is the fake. These people are so fake. Let's watch the rest of this shit.
Someone's watching me from 2 feet away on a patio. That's
Hi.
All right, hi.
Hi.
Okay, she says hi. We love you, mom. Thank you.
Hi.
Everyone says hi, mom.
Okay.
Sorry, it's just like too close. That's like,
Bye-bye.
okay, bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye. Okay, sorry about that. I would let her sit out here, but we're on a smaller patio where she lives, and she would literally be like 2.
So I wasn't in the live or nothing, but I guarantee you the women that follow him were not with that. I guarantee you they were like, oh, let your mom stay. Don't make her leave, Larry. I mean,
why can't mom be at Bible study?
I don't know. Mom.
And I got a question. If we could ask why he mutes mom, why do you mute wifey?
I don't mute wifey.
2 inches in front of my face where I'm reading, and she probably wouldn't like if I didn't pronounce something correctly. So, yeah. So, all right, we're going to start out with book 1. Okay, Psalm 1.
Psalm 1. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Talk about false prophets. I can't tell my mom to do shit. LOL. Hey, and just for the record, Larry, I literally interviewed my mom on my channel. So if y'all don't know, I have a whole interview with my mom. It was about losing a son. It's on my catalog of videos somewhere. It's definitely public. Her patio, and you would let her sit. He says he has a love-hate relationship with his mom.
Well, better fix that.
I'm sure he does.
One day he's gonna wish he didn't have that.
She probably loves him, but she can't. She hates the fact that he's, pushing 50 and still fucking living there. Of course, there's a love-hate thing. I mean, it has to be, right? Get a fucking job already. And this is and Larry, because we know that you listen too. This is probably. I mean, this is just a guess of mine, but I would imagine you living with mom at pushing 50 is probably had a little bit to do with all 4 women saying, fuck this, I'm out, and serving you divorce papers. I mean, how did you even Larry, how did you even pork them? Like how'd that happen? You had to, how'd that even go down? Shh, keep it down. My mom's in the other room. That's like when you're 16, dude. Holy shit, get a job, you loser. What the fuck, these people? Jesus Christ, get a job, man. These people are out of control. Get a job. And then he goes to reading the Bible. Don't know if you heard this or not in yesterday's live. Oh, here's what I wanted to show you. This is hilarious. I wanted to show you guys this big time. Okay. This is hilarious. So don't know if you've seen this or not, guys, but so Alex, when he got arrested, these comments, so this is on Reddit. Let me go back to the chat real fast. I'm going to share this, right? I'm going to share this. This is comical. So this is on Reddit, right? So we're not talking YouTube. We're not talking X. This is the Reddit streets, and they are not having it. They're like, this fucking idiot. There's a lot of common sense going on here, guys. Okay. And these comments are out of control. Can you hear me, guys? Okay. So I'm going to try to, okay. So this says YouTuber Alex Zabel was arrested outside Nancy. So this is in Nancy Guthrie case group on Reddit. I belong to it, right? I'll share the link with you on this too, right? Look at these comments, right? Comical. What's happening? Well, he was sitting on a chair on an easement outside her home. He's been doing this daily for weeks. He just sits there on streams on YouTube while he smokes cigarettes, talks nonstop, and plays music. He does it to, quote, bring awareness to Nancy. The neighbors are fed up, and this is his second arrest. I would find this to be a nuisance, to be honest. There has to be some type of boundaries in these residential neighborhoods. It was disruptive for quite desert HOA neighborhood. They are having pizza parties, playing music, talking nonstop on live stream. They also did a reenactment in the street in front of the home where one wore a ski mask. Wow. Gotta say, I'm not even mad that they got arrested. They did all that stuff about a month ago. So why wait to do this? Possibly the numbers were in law enforcement's favors. They came back repeatedly over the course of several weeks, maybe not the group pizza parties, but they're still loitering and talking loud. Alex was playing music. The sound in those quiet neighborhoods travels farther than they probably realize. Okay, TMZ reported he's done it again. What an absolute asshole. Next thing you know, he's going to try filming from inside the home. A convicted felon that urinates in public and resist arrest effed around and found out. He also pees in a cup under a mini bathroom tent and then dumps it out on the street in front of the neighbors. Such an absolute low-life asshole. Oh my God, gross. Every tragedy has one of these wingnuts showing up on set. What a jackass. Oh, he's making money just streaming her house. Tacky. So where's this dude who took Nancy? They still can't figure it out. There's some more pictures of the arrest. Alex's friend and YouTuber Nick Aldinger is at the jail and spoke with the clerk, who stated Alex is getting released around 1 p.m. If true, he lucked out and should stay away from Nancy's house. The judge could have had his criminal bond forfeited and kept him in jail. That's some really disrespectful behavior. This woman is missing and maybe not alive. How disgusting. Generation, quote, look at me, quote. I mean, I'm glad he's not locked up anymore, but honestly, how is he helping by live streaming this lady's house? Awareness? This case took over the whole country. Everyone knows about this case. Everyone in the area especially knows. They had to put up with the news trucks going back and forth for 3 weeks. She didn't wander off. She was kidnapped. Someone's hiding. What if somebody in the family wants to come back and privately spend some time there? Now there's just this weird dude waiting. He should just have not went back, period. This is not the hill to die on. If one is told to stay off a property, even if it's public, the numbers matter. What do you mean? Just think back to all the protests that involve hundreds, if not thousands of people destroying property, terrorizing people, all in the name of the right to assemble. No arrest if there was, it to be very few. Some of these YouTubers feel so entitled. I'm a YouTuber and filming this. Whoopsie shit. Some have called themselves investigators and journalists. They're all just assholes. What's ironic is that Alex is the human camera that captures events in the area. Too bad he wasn't there. It goes on, and the ratio from good to bad comments is fucking hilarious in this. There's no fangirls in this group, right? It's hilarious. I've just posted the link in chat. That should bring you to this post and the Reddit group. There's a great interview that Nanos did yesterday with the local radio station about these grifters. Really, I have not seen that. Can someone send that to me on Twitter? He did it yesterday. Someone send it to me on Twitter if you don't mind. I'll try to find it as I'm waiting. So Nanos interview about the grifters. Let me see if I can find this on X myself. I don't know if you can drop it in chat, guys. You got to be a mod to drop links. So I don't know if whoopsie shits. Yeah, I'll keep reading that in a second. That you guys gotta read that. The comments on this Reddit group, they are roasting all of them. It's super hilarious. So there's a great interview Nanos did yesterday. Okay, Sheriff Nanos interview about YouTubers. Let's see what comes up on that. 3 days ago. You're saying this was yesterday? 1 day ago. Is this it? Oh, wait. Go to Pima County Sheriff's Office. Did they post it? No, they don't. They're posting. There's no interviews on that. What's this?
Days ago. So yeah, no, super excited to hear what you have to say, bud.
2 hours ago.
Sheriff Nanos could dismiss this new claim of.
I don't know. Can you send it to me? I can't find it. I see something Ted posted. I'm not finding it on Twitter, at least. So media. Let's see. Let's try it like this. There's Savannah. Anything? You see any comments, babe? I'd play it, guys, but if you can send it. Your DMs. Okay. On it. On it. I don't see anything. I'm in my DMs now on, you're talking about Twitter, right? Hold on. Gotcha. Thank you. All right. So let me play this.
We have lots to cover with Pima County Sheriff. Chris Nanos, Sheriff Owen,
how do I share this? Why can't, because the author blocked you? Captain Kevman, who's this guy? Who's this weirdo? Why did he block me? So Captain Kevman blocked me for some odd reason. I don't know why. Okay, not a problem. Let's do this, right? Not a problem. Captain Kevman. You can block all you want. It doesn't mean we can't still see it. Captain Kevman. I don't even know who this guy is. Why did he block me? Who's this weirdo? All right. Anyway, so here it is. I think. Let's see. Okay, here it is right here. We got it. Bam. Okay, so let's do it like this. And then we'll jump back over here. Bam. All right, guys, we got it going on. Took us a minute, but let's hear about this.
First, since Nancy Guthrie was taken from her home in the foothills against her will, the Guthrie family continues to offer the $1 million for information leading to her recovery. There were a couple of developments today pertaining to the two ransom notes that the FBI deems credible. The second note indicated that Nancy had died. What can you tell us at this point?
Well,
what other than this is an ongoing investigation.
Yeah.
I know we know that, but
I could refer you to the FBI. All kidding aside,
yeah,
the FBI is partners with us in this investigation, and there are parts of this investigation that our team looks at and handles. Maybe the DNA. There's parts that the FBI is dealing with. One of those is all the ransom notes, and we speak of two that were most recent.
Those are the
until
ones
this
that...
morning, those two were that someone believes may or may not have some legitimacy to them, and the FBI
is working that. I can't tell you much more on that because it would be inappropriate. It is ongoing, and I think the FBI has done a number of false or fake ransom notes. It's a shame that happened.
All right, guys. I see stuff like this all the time, and it's ridiculous. And I know that you're just saying it. You're just trying to bring like awareness to like something dumb that he said. But it says JLR said that there's 2 cops at Pima County feeding him information. That is like the farthest thing from the truth. The farthest thing from the truth. You know, it's comical. Like, people forget, like, even though there's been a lot of things happening, a whole court date and stuff, protection order, whatever, people forget, like, you know, me and Noel used to know the Weirdo, right? We used to know the Weirdo. I mean, I wish I never did meet him, but I didn't know who he was, what he was about. I never knew all the weird behavior that we've uncovered and reported on when I knew him out there in the Gabby Petito case. But like, he's not like a celebrity. Like, it's crazy. Like, in Florida, like, there's no police that like him. You know, it's just crazy. People really believe this, and I think it's just like perception because, like, you know, there are some journalists that have big followings and they do get stuff like that. But like, I don't even know what to say about it. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a clown, right?
But I think we're looking at another one of those today with what's been reported, but we'll let the FBI do their work.
And Dylan, fill us in on what is going on today.
There's a report from TMZ about a more recent
That's true. This is it, right?
I think you just referred to that may or may not be credible. Someone claims that they have the 2 supposed perpetrators of this crime on video, and that they weren't the person who had sent in a tip about what ended up being a wild goose chase, a search down in Nogales, Mexico.
Okay.
It's a
real quick to your comment, Brian. If you go back to where was that comment? If you go back to any of the older, forget about anything that happened with Magnolia, any of the older videos on the mannequin that I've done, especially like right after the Gabby Petito case, when they all went to Summer Wells, once starting to expose like Bullhorn Betty and him and stuff like that, and even as much to say like the fallout with Molly, you hear me talking about the mannequin and you hear me talking about Bitcoin a lot, probably in like at least 10 separate different videos. So I know all about that. And Heels in the Air brought a lot of light to that too.
You probably don't want to comment specifically too much about that, but it's safe to say there's a whole lot of nonsense floating around about this entire situation. A lot of people looking for attention, even if they're not actually trying to exploit it for money. They're trying to get something out of it, right?
You know, it is a shame that these type of events occur. People have great interest, and that's good because it helps us. But then it really gets abused, and people who call in fake ransom notes, people who claim for the sake of media and the family, they get out and disturb, in this case, an entire neighborhood. And, you know, I know that there's got to be some balance there particularly when it comes to the media, because the media helps us. They do every day in terms of.
Guys, this is interesting. Are you picking up what he's putting down? The question is specifically about YouTubers and exploiting the case. Did you catch the whole part where he said, we know about the people doing these fake ransom notes? This question is about YouTubers, people. Did y'all catch that?
Hey, you know something, please let us know.
Getting the word out. Yeah.
But sometimes you get people who claim to be media. I'll let you guys decide that. Maybe they're not a member of your Lion team. I don't know. But, you know, we have to be fair to everybody.
We're talking about the so-called content creators,
Yeah,
YouTubers.
correct.
3 of them were arrested on
Yo.
misdemeanor
One
charges.
was given a misdemeanor citation and 2 were physically booked.
And the reason they were arrested, there was direct contact from the neighborhood saying, we need your help.
You know, Bill, absolutely. This has been going on. We went from, I don't know what you have here locally, maybe a dozen media outlets to in overnight, 406 were here. And I have to balance their need to be able to report a very significant event. But even if it's not significant, they have that right. But we also have to balance that right with the rights of others. And once you're right, whatever that right is, oversteps the bounds of somebody else and their rights to exist or live peacefully, then we have to take some action.
Absolutely.
In this case, we tried to be very reasonable. We first put up deputies parked at this house to keep people away.
I gotta say, guys, I'm pausing it real fast. I gotta say right now, I agree with old Nanos. You know, I agree with what he's saying in regards to this situation. I know what the perception is with Nanos in the case. I get all that. But as far as the grifters, like the dude, literally, he's the sheriff, right? He knows exactly which grifter got a ticket, which grifter got arrested, right? You know, and he's got to be talking about Sue Ellen right now, you know, and certain people. But you could tell, like, he's tapped in with these grifters. Like, this is not somebody who, like, briefed him up, you know, brought him up to speed on what's been happening. He knows exactly what's going on, right? I mean, it's like he's been in our chat or something like that. You got to give it to him, right? As far as that goes, right? Let's finish this. This is good stuff.
Then it went to, okay, too many cars are parked here and the neighbors couldn't get by, so we put up no parking signs, temporary signs. And then it got to a point where, okay, this really isn't generating much use for media. And 90%, if not more, of the real media, I say real media, the national, local media outlets that they were very respectful, not just to our department, but to the neighborhood, the community. They left. They still report. You still see it. TMZ reports today. Others report. And that's fine. But we had 2 or 3 that, for whatever reason, thought that they should remain. And it got to be a nuisance to the community, that neighborhood. So much so that we're getting reports every day. If not, we went from a neighborhood that averaged 50 reports in a 6-month time to over 180, almost 200 in that same 6. So we have to kind of balance that. And we thought we'd take an approach of, hey, let's go and warn these people. You guys really should do this somewhere else. What you're reporting really isn't anything new or earth-shattering. If there's something new or earth-shattering, if we have something tomorrow, not just them, the entire media outlets will know about it.
I want to hear what Dylan
But they
thinks.
need to move
Dylan,
on.
what do you think
Well,
about
I'll take issue with your word reporting there. They're not reporting anything.
Exactly.
But what about this First Amendment thing?
Well,
First Amendment rights.
Everybody has a First Amendment right. There's nothing that makes Bill, you or me special.
All right, let me ask you this. Who's conducting this interview, right? Is it this guy that's got me blocked? Nanos is right on this one. I agree with everything he said about the grifters. He knows about the mannequin from the Gabby Giffords case. Interesting. Nanos is king. He's definitely very knowledgeable on the grifters. Who's conducting this interview real fast before I play the rest? Yeah, he's not happy about it at all. You know why he's probably very up to speed on this, guys? Remember a couple of weeks ago, this asshole was going, like, claiming he's going to go get an interview with them and claiming to buy him Dunkin' Donuts. And let's keep it real. How many of you have heard that they're trying to sue these people? Let's keep it real. Let's just say it out loud. How many times have you heard that they're basically that they're trying to make a case against Pima County sheriffs, right? So of course he's going to be up to speed on all this. This guy replaying it is a fanboy. I get that because I would think that because I'm blocked. You talking about Captain Kevman? I don't even know who this guy is. Too many to count. I think it was a radio station. Okay. So I get it. So a radio station conducted the interview, and the DM that I got was a fanboy of the mannequin who reposted it. Okay, gotcha. Let's continue this.
Because we are journalists, the First Amendment, the right to report, the freedom of the press, freedom of speech, absolutely applies to everybody in the same way. There are certainly ethical considerations involved, and a lot of the folks who are standing somewhere all day long, live streaming all day, inventing bizarre, delusional, conspiracist fantasies.
Yep.
And blaming people who are completely not connected.
Spot on.
At all, and saying they did it, inventing things about the family, claiming they are directly involved and responsible. That's just nuts. That's definitely not being any form of journalist. Nonetheless, they have the right to do it. They also, should not be standing in someone's private property in their front yard to do it. They should not be doing their business in public because they are so dedicated to live streaming and trying to earn money off of this, which is what they're doing. They're exploiting the situation, which is, in my personal opinion, shameful. That's not being a journalist. That's being an exploitative, abusive weirdo.
It is.
And as much as I agree,
abusive weirdo.
I have to take a different stance, and that is, look, we got to balance this. Try to approach it with some sense of reasonableness. Ask them to, hey, you guys could do this somewhere else in the privacy of your own home, for that matter. You could come to my station. I've told they were parked out there for quite. We'll get you water. We'll take care of you, but have some respect for the neighborhood and those people too. Have their rights, and so we ask them to leave. And like I say, 95% of them did. These last stragglers continue to come back.
Yeah,
so
you can't arrest somebody for being a bizarre conspiracist weirdo, no matter what you think of them. That's not
that's
your
hilarious.
function. They have a right to do.
Shout out to Buckmaster.
But the reasonable approach
call him weirdos on his radio
ask
station.
him to leave.
Is that it? All right. So that was
a warning, if you will.
Right.
The next time is a ticket.
Sure.
The third time,
Buckmaster.
and I really
My bad.
straight on this. I didn't want to have to book anybody. But it got to a point where you cannot urinate, defecate in front of my neighborhood, your neighborhood. You just can't do that. And I had enough, and I said, that's it. They're going to go to jail.
Okay, moving on back to the investigation. It is the joint investigation of Pima County and the FBI. Can you tell us, Sheriff, how many resources,
this is hilarious,
department resources, are you guys devoting still full time to this case?
Well, we have, there is a task force, and they meet daily at the FBI building here in Tucson. I won't speak to FBI numbers because they vary day in and day out. But I'm
gonna drop this this Twitter post in chat when it's done. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, man. I agree with him. Look, I like Nanos a tiny bit more for this. I think he's very well. He knows exactly what's happening, y'all. It's crazy to listen to him speak about this stuff. I mean, he knows it, but he's talking about Alex shitting and pissing in the yard. He's talking about parking spaces. He's well informed with these grifters. It makes me think he's so informed about the grifters And then you have Mannequin, who is he hates his life listening to Nanos say this. It makes me think that when these guys go to court, he's probably going to pull some strings to where if they go back, they get trespassing charges, or I don't know what he can do, but I have a feeling that he's going to be involved in the court process, if that makes sense. I mean, this guy is literally like, let's finish it. This is interesting.
Guessing they're pretty equal to ours, and ours is about a team of anywhere from 10 to 20, depending on what it is they're trying to accomplish.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole lot more going on about your department than this one specific case.
That be a good point here for me to take before we pick up on that in the second segment. Right now, Sheriff, it's time to talk about my favorite Mexican restaurant. You've indicated.
Okay, that's it. That's interesting, man. Thank you so much for sending that. Right. That was interesting, man. I guarantee Nanos is going to be a part in this upcoming court case, man. You know, righteous is more friends. Sheriff Nanos stated on Sunday night interview, it was dark and cold outside. He stated there was a scuffle, and it was targeted attack on Nancy. It was reported as a major crime, blood. I mean, I know he's gotten like a lot of heat for this stuff. And people have ripped him apart. Nanos, man, he got in trouble with the FBI. He was investigated for like using funds or something like that a couple of years ago before she went missing. And, he does kind of have an ego issue. Brian Enton had done a couple interviews with this guy who is very well spoken. And I want to say the guy was like an ex-homicide detective or something, but he worked like, shoulder to shoulder with Nanos in the past. And he's done homicides, missing people, all this. And the guy is like retired now. But you could tell like there was some type of beef with this guy in Nanos. Like they had a falling out or something, because the guy would tell Enton like, this dude's ego is insane. Okay, he's not the type of person to handle this. He should be using the FBI resources, this and that. And the guy's very well spoken. I forget who this guy was, but like he publicly like made a bunch of these interviews, not just with Brian Enton. He said that about Nanos in all types of different media outlets, right? And these things are going viral left and right. But a few people have said that. I don't know. I don't think Nanos is a complete dumbass. He's a sheriff for a reason. Did he make the best mistakes in the case? No, he didn't. But earlier in the live, I played that other ex-FBI guy, and I don't know if Cash Patel did either. So it's like, right? If Cash fucked it up, and if he fucked it up, what are we really talking about? Like could he have used the resources better? Could he have had less of an ego? Sure. But what if he did do that and then Cash went and fucked it up? On top of him complying and doing those things. It's all very strange, y'all. It's all, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think he's not a complete dumbass though. I don't know though. That was really good. I didn't know any of that. I'm so happy about him, so knowledgeable about these grifters. People, did you hear that? This guy knew about shitting and pissing in cups. I want to actually replay this, guys. Let's do it one more time, right? I'm going to skip to the meat and potatoes about it. Let's listen to this one more time, y'all. I'm going to skip to the meat and potatoes. Huh?
That's terrible.
This is literally the sheriff.
And the
Let's play
FBI
it.
Perpetrators of this crime on video, and that they weren't the person who had sent in a tip about what ended up being a wild goose chase, a search down in Nogales, Mexico. They're trying to get something out of it, right?
It is a shame that
here it is right here, guys. Here's the grifters part. Here's the start of the grifters.
These type of events occur. people have great interest, and that's good because it helps us. But then it really gets abused. And people who call in fake ransom notes, people who claim for the sake of media.
People who call in fake ransom notes. Now, I want you to listen to something. I want to actually rewind back a little bit more. You just heard what he said. I want you to understand what the question is. This is insane, people. Let's rewind back, right? I want you to hear the question.
But then it gets.
You probably don't want to comment specifically too much about that, but it's safe to say there's a whole lot of nonsense floating around about this entire situation. A lot of people looking for attention, even if they're not actually trying to exploit it for money. They're trying to get something out of it, right?
You know, it is a shame that these type of events occur. People have great interest, and that's good because it helps us. But then it really gets abused. And people who call in fake, people who claim for the sake of media and the family, they get out and disturb, in this case, an entire neighborhood. And, you know, I know that there's got to be some balance there particularly when it comes to the media, because the media helps us. They do.
So he's literally talking about nothing but streamers, and he's giving you examples. But why would he say call in fake ransom notes? People, there's something going to go down, y'all. There's something about to go down, guys. There's something about to go down, guys. Why would he say that, guys? Why would he say fake ransom note? We all as a community have been saying this amongst each other, right? It's how we've been feeling it. But why would he say that? Right along with all these other factual things that we know have happened. There's something that's going to happen, y'all. Something's going to go down, y'all.
They weren't called in, but they were sent into TMZ's tip line. Reading a comment.
That's a mannequin, in my opinion. What's it say? The dummy refused to behave in federal. They have to know yes, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely. Yep. Okay. You think that he's talking in general about that?
I think they know a lot more about all that side shit that we know about.
They were emailed. Okay. Let's go back to it real fast.
Every day, in terms of, hey, you know something, please let us know, and we'll get the word out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But sometimes you get people who claim to be media. I'll let you guys decide that. Maybe they're not a member of your Lion team. I don't know. But we have to be fair to everybody.
We're talking about the so-called content creators, YouTubers. Three of them were arrested on misdemeanor
specific
charges.
details.
One was given a misdemeanor citation, and two were physically booked.
And the reason they were arrested, there was direct contact from the neighborhood saying, we need your help.
Bill, absolutely. This has been going on. We went from, I don't know what you have here locally, maybe a dozen media outlets, to in overnight 406 were here. And I have to balance their need to be able to report a very significant event. But even if it's not significant, they have that right. But we also have to balance that right with the rights of others. And once your right, whatever that right is, oversteps the bounds of somebody else and their rights to exist.
What I love is, look at the screen. The mannequin is playing this interview, right? And then you have these people who, that guy Nicholas Al, whatever that cocksucker is, and then you have like 857. These people like swear to God, me and Nerdy have been calling the police and all this. But what Nanos is about to say is, he's literally talking about the community out there and how many phone calls how many police phone calls on a regular on an average they average to 911. And then he literally says how it's been like, listen to it, right? He's about to say it. So, you know, people with a brain, we've been trying to say this out loud, but it's funny to watch the mannequin on screen right now streaming Nanos, and he's forced to listen to this, because these people, back to the beginning of the live where, you know, with the voicemail that I played, and we're about to call the cops here in a minute, but I don't know if I believe like Larry and all these weirdos. I don't believe anything any of them say, but there could be some weirdo calling all of us. That two things can be true at the same time. I don't know, right? But you know, they keep saying that like me and Nerdy were the reason Alex got arrested again, and the reason the Juice got a ticket. It's like, you guys got life fucked all the way up. You know, no one's going to be able to FOIA that. You're not going to be able to prove that. It's just you playing victim because, you know, the neighbors don't want you there. And now we know that Savannah herself says, get the hell out of here. But let's listen to this. He's going to say these numbers here shortly.
Or live peacefully, then we have to take some action. In this case, we tried to be very reasonable. We first put up deputies parked at this house to keep people away. Then it went to, okay, too many cars are parked here and the neighbors couldn't get by, so we put up no parking signs, temporary signs. And then it got to a point where, okay, this really isn't generating much use for media. And 90%, if not more, of the real media, I say real media, the national, local media outlets, that they were very respectful, not just to our department, but to the neighborhood and community. They left. Mm-hmm. They still report. You still see it. TMZ reports today. Mm-hmm. Others report, and that's fine. But we had 2 or 3 that, for whatever reason, thought that they should remain, and it got to be a nuisance to the community, that neighborhood. Okay. So much so that we're getting reports every day. If not, we went from a neighborhood that averaged 50 reports in a 6-month time to over 180, almost 200 in that same 6. So we have to kind of balance that, and we thought we'd take an approach of.
I hate that this guy's got me blocked. So I'm trying to figure out a way I can share this to you. You know what I can do, guys? Oh, right here. I can do this. Okay. Here is the whole clip. I'm trying to find the entire interview. That'd be cool to watch. But we do got to call the police, y'all. We do got to call the police. So I think what I just shared you guys is that account, the Captain Kevman, whoever that is, who's got me blocked. I can't share you the post. I think I just shared you his X page. But if you just scroll down, you'll see it right there. You'll see you'll see the video I just played. All right, we're gonna have to make this 911 call, guys. I gave this guy Johnny the whole live, guys. You can't go touch her. Alice causes a lot of these calls, and when they're out, they're eating. Oh, absolutely. You can't go touch. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. They were warned all along. They found out. I just could not believe. It's kind of weird to listen to Sheriff Nanos actually speak about the Grifters exactly, and come to like our little space on the internet in our corner here, and to know that how he's up on their shenanigans, people. I just can't figure out about what he's talking about with the fake ransom notes, because so if you remember in the case, so as of lately, there was they call another ransom note, the last one where she's buried with nature. But if we can roll back to earlier in the case, there was people where I guess they were sending TMZ these notes, right? But once crypto was involved, so there were other people trying to send TMZ like shenanigan notes as well. I remember the feds debunking and actually arresting somebody doing like these fake TMZ notes. So I don't know if is he talking about that? Is he talking about like it's very interesting. It's very interesting.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Does that, as far as like notes and such, does that happen where it like is a legit letter or a random note and they want to send it to the media so it gets out faster because the police are going to hush it, but they want it broadcasted type thing, like they want their thing? I don't
Nobody
know how
knows.
these insane people act, but I mean, like, have there been issues, situations, cases where that's happened?
I've never seen nobody use TMZ. I've never seen anything like this. It's all weird. We don't even know. We don't know if any of the. How do we know if we don't know if any of the notes are real because we don't know who is the suspect or who. It's all very weird. It's all very weird. It could be narrative. It could be anybody. You know what I mean? Like we don't know. How the hell are they looking for Nancy, but they aren't going to find her sitting out there? If I fear Nanos doesn't run a tight ship. Hey, we've heard this before. The first note was 36 hours after Nancy in the media.
Sweat if they move.
Yeah, that's true.
Around, oh my word, Alex would die.
They're definitely scammers. All right, y'all. So I gotta hit this. We're gonna call 911. We're gonna document this and get it on a stream. I don't know who this weirdo is. Shit, babe, you got the charger?
No.
Somebody write this in the chat real fast. I'll do it. My other phone's about to go dead. 914 462 7419 7419. Okay, I need that because that phone's about to die. Let me put that on the screen. No, it's 913. No, it's not. What am I doing here? Okay, so it's 914. Huh?
For a moment, just for a husband-wife moment.
Yeah, give me 1 second, babe. 9.
Yes.
I got you. 914 462 7419. You want me to mute it, babe?
Yes, please.
Before I call? Okay. All right.
Just for a second, and you can tell them what I asked. It's I want to ask.
All right, go ahead. 1, 2. No, I didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
You can tell them I just didn't.
do you really want to hear it? You want to hear it?
No, it doesn't matter.
I got this rewind. I said it in the live. I got this rewind the live back. Here, I'll let you hear right now. Here, right here. Hold on. She wants to know why I muted it. She wasn't here in the beginning of live when I called the number. So why I muted it? She wasn't. Well, let's have a.
I just have to make sure I look out for my husband.
Okay, it should be over here somewhere. I don't know. I didn't threaten him though. That you're asking. I didn't. So I'm going to call him.
Make sure that it wasn't some type of like, well, that idiot called on me, but listen what the fuck.
No, I didn't do that. All right, guys, look. So here's what's going to have to happen. We're going to document this. I'm going to call the cops right now. I am going to have to mute this thing though if they're asking me for personal information and stuff like that. So should I call? What's the non-emergency number? It's not an emergency, right?
Non-emergency, I would.
So what's that number?
Do you want it? I have it in my phone. Is that okay?
Yeah. Well, I'll look it
Hold
up.
on. 239.
Hold on. Let me go back to the phone. All right. Yeah.
Thank you for calling the Cape Coral Police Department. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Please listen carefully as our menu options have recently changed. To report a crime, press 1. For background checks, press 2. For records, press 3. For evidence, press 4. For red speed camera violations, press 5. For code compliance, press 6. For immediate code compliance assistance, press 1. For City Hall, press 7. For all other inquiries, press 8.
1.
Thank you for calling the Cape Coral Police Department. If this is an wait while I transfer your call.
Cape Coral Public Safety, this is Julian.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Hey, this is non-emergency, right?
Correct.
Hey, look, I got like a really weird voicemail. I'm on YouTube. I'm a creator, and this person called my phone and left like a really, really weird voicemail and like threats and stuff like that. I have the number, and then I looked it up, and it's linked to a business and whatnot, but it's just really weird. I could forward you over the voicemail or whatever if you. I just want to get this on paper, and make a report about it because it's this weird behavior.
Okay. Would you rather make a report over the phone or have an officer come meet with you?
What do you suggest?
Whichever's easier for you, they can do both.
So I can make it over the phone or have an officer come meet with me?
Correct.
So am I able to just make it over the phone, and then maybe tomorrow I can swing by and give them the information?
They should be able to give you a link, and then you'll be able to click on it and send screenshots of whatever they were sending you or videos.
Okay, we'll do it like that.
Okay. What is your address? I won't send anyone out, but just so I can have. Is that your?
No, I just gave you my number. Do you want their number?
Yes.
So it's 914-462-7419. 914-462-7419. You want me to play it for you?
No, that's okay. Well, what is your name?
You need the first and last?
Yeah, you want to get that? All right. I'll have an officer give you a call from a blocked restricted phone number, and they'll be able to help you out.
Are they going to call back right now?
It will be tonight. I can't give an exact time frame, but it will be today.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Bye-bye.
All right, so I guess they're going to call.
Tell them the truth. Don't just like it's weird and stuff. Tell them the truth that it was threatening towards you and your mom. Like you want to be completely forthcoming if you're going to go through
I did.
this.
I'm going to let the officer know. They're going to call in like 5 minutes. Watch. I did this before. I made for Ernie show when we called. We see something, we say something because there was a. What did I call that time for? Oh, there was a. I called Northport PD because apparently on the internet there was some chatter about like some chomo behavior or some type of sexual charges.
I remember that.
So I did call them, and so I did something like that, and then the police called right back. It won't be too long, so we'll hang out a few more minutes. So yeah, we had to document it, guys. I mean, I gave the guy a chance. I was gonna roast him, but I think it's better off when you document it. I don't know, man. It's just weird. In the USA, yeah. Have the police go to your home now. So the option was have a cop come over, or do it over the phone, and then they're gonna call. What's this hurt stuff about? Ernie the Elf. What's up, Katie? It's just like weirdos, man. You guys know I got thick skin and I like to have fun and joke and stuff. But like, I'm not gonna go bother nobody's peace. Like, what? What's the? It's not.
Honeybee Fly.
What?
That's the person's name. I know somebody who is a Honeybee Fly on YouTube. It's not that person though.
What is the Northport thing?
No, a chat. Somebody in chat.
Who's this Hertz? She's in the United States. Oh, what are you trying to like? So what's Hertz? What are this guy saying? Here, I'm gonna drop a link, bro. You don't have to turn your camera on or anything.
Transported to 2 different places. What are we talking?
Here, I'm gonna put this link in the chat for you, Hertz. You don't have to put your camera on. I mean, if you want, sure, but I'm gonna put the link. I'll put the link for you if you want to hit it. Are they still here?
Mm-hmm.
So what does this guy say? I'll take and maybe call the FBI on in my town. Listen, Hertz, man. I feel retarded saying this, but if you have any information on Nancy Guthrie's case, by all means, call the FBI.
It doesn't belong on YouTube. It belongs with the
By
law.
all means, call the FBI. Don't be like trying to feed any of these creators.
See if they want to come up.
Here, you can, if you want. Listen, I'll help you do it. You want to call? You want to call the feds right now? You can jump. You want me to do it for you?
No, have them. They need to tell them, not you. They need to give them all the information. You're just
Yeah.
a third party.
Come on up. I want to
They
hear
have info.
what.
They need to say something. She's a female.
You can come on up. You don't have to turn your camera on and stuff like that. You can hit the link without like a camera. I can give you a phone number to call. You can call in. You want to call in? What do we have? Is the YouTube phone charged up?
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you can even hit *67 if you want. So I won't even know your phone number. Oh, it won't go through. Here, it's 764. Anybody can call. It's 764 467 40. What is it, babe?
786-764-4077. And I shall go fetch it.
764.
786-764-4077.
You can call that number if you want. Here, I'll put it on the screen so you don't have to look for the chat. Bam, right there, easy. Call him offline. We don't move Hertz. I hope it's not. Yeah, so don't be trolling about a case, man. I hope you're not trolling. Are you? I'm a female. I understand that. I'm still there, Matt. You can call in. Look, even if it's a conspiracy that you have, that's what
Yeah, no,
it's fine. That's what we're talking about
that
tonight.
matters. Any information that seems to be legitimate needs to be turned over. If you don't turn over information that you know to the law, you're committing a crime. You're just as bad as the people that know the truth.
I would like that. I'd like you guys to know what happened. So
The law needs to know what happens.
So to call, or what do you want to do?
Look, here's the phone. If you want to, or she can click the link. She doesn't have to turn it on, the camera. Do what you guys do. But anything that needs to be done that is legitimate, is the honest to God's truth about a crime, it needs to be turned in. I mean, how can you sleep with yourself at night comfortably knowing you have truth about something like that? And I'm not being like a hateful bitch. I'm just being very honest and blunt about it. You should always let that information go to where it belongs. Imagine if it was your family.
Yeah, hit the link or call in. We're all ready for you. The chat wants to hear. I would never do.
No, everybody's welcome to call. Nobody's gonna get attacked.
Okay, she's right. She's about to call. She's writing the number down. Let me keep it up then. I'll keep it up. Hold on. Where's it at? All right. So, hold on. Where the hell did I put that number at? Here it is. All right. I'll make it easier. Guys, give me a second on the comments. I'm just going to leave this on the screen for a few minutes. And we'll hear Hertz. It's good that Hertz is going to call this phone number because it gives me the opportunity to keep mine free. If the cop should have already called back. It's 11:15. I really hope this cop calls back while I'm live. I don't want it to happen after live.
If it needs to be an off the air thing, I can take it and step away.
No, well, a main reason that I'm doing this is so Larry and the mannequin are claiming that they're getting these calls, right? That are threats. 502 was in here. I don't know where he went. 502 was in here and he tagged me in something. And Larry is on the mannequin's panel, right? And Larry, they're talking about somebody calling their phones and doing threats. And it's like a big old long clip. And at the end of the clip, Larry's like, "You went too far this time, Matthew." It's like he's insinuating that like I'm calling them, right? So it's just like, stop, dude. Of course, now, you know, it's so generic and fake. So I don't mind doing all this live documentation. You know what I'm saying? Simple question. How does Hertz know Nancy Pat? I don't know what Hertz knows. You can think Hertz is nuts or brilliant. I don't even know what they're about to say. We're just waiting for her to call in. I don't know. Listen, let's hear what, you know, let's hear what she has to say. What could be, we don't know what's going to come up, you know? Let's find out. It's not a members live only. This is open to the public. Anyone? Yes, that's correct. It's like call. The cop is calling.
Yo.
Hello?
Hi, is this Matthew?
Yes.
Yes. This is Officer Yarmish, the Cape Coral Police Department.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. What's going on?
So I just wanted to call in. I got this weird person that left a voicemail, like threatening me, threatening my family. I create content online, and they called one of my numbers and left a voicemail. Just really weird stuff. Don't know who it is, but I kind of like looked the number up and researched it, and it's linked to like some business in South Carolina or something like that. So there's like a paper trail behind it. And I just wanted to, get it documented, I guess, because it's just weird stuff. I would play it for you, but I can't because we're on the phone together, but I could send it to you.
What did it say?
Say he's going to smoke me, go fuck my mother. I'm not going to kill you. I hope you die. And just a bunch of weird stuff like that.
Okay. Do you happen to have your license on you?
Yeah.
Are you able to give me the number on your license?
Oh, yeah. Give me a second. Let me go grab it real fast, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Give me 1 second.
Code 4404. Give me 10-4. 10-4. Thanks for calling that.
You there, ma'am?
Yep.
Sorry about that. I had left my wallet in the car when I went to the store earlier.
No, that's okay.
So you need the number at the top?
Yep.
Dash and last number 0.
It's a Florida license.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you still living at the 1029 Northeast 4th Street?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then you said they you?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a whole bunch of like he says a whole bunch of weird stuff. It's like a big old long never ending sentence, and like it's a bunch of mixed threats with just a bunch of like curse words.
Okay. What is the phone number?
It's 914. Give me 1 second. Let me find it. I had written it down up here. Okay, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. It's going to be. So the number is 914-462-7419.
Okay. And you said it came back to South Carolina?
Yeah, it's like some picture business or something like that.
Okay. And did they mention anything in reference to your social media or?
Yeah. Yeah. In the message, in the voicemail, it says like everything I say on YouTube makes me want to do this or something like that. But they specifically mention YouTube. And that's kind of like the biggest platform that I'm on. I have like all social media, but that's where like the majority of my followers come from.
Okay. And then do you want to press charges?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just so you know, you're going to have to fill out a written statement. It doesn't have to be tonight. If you want, you can come into the department tomorrow or whenever. You just have to fill out a written statement of what happened and that you wish to press charges.
So am I going to see you?
If you're home right now, I can come over and get the statement from you, or if you are not, you can come to the police department or whatever.
I don't want to bother you if you're out in the field or whatever. I can swing by tomorrow. It'd be easier.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I'm going to send you a community request. It's going to be a text message. If you could just upload the, after we hang up, if you could just upload the voicemail to the request. It's a one-time link, just so you know.
Okay, so it's a voicemail. Like I tried to like, you know how sometimes you can hold like a piece of media down and then like save it or download it.
Yeah.
So I'm unable to do that on a voicemail, but I could I could record it and then upload it to this link or whatever, but I don't want it to be like distorted. It's already kind of shitty sounding. So I think it would be easier for someone to get it when I come in tomorrow to play it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I really don't have a way to upload it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that cool? All right.
Do you want me to document it tonight, or do you want the officer tomorrow?
I can do it tomorrow.
If you're available, I can do it for you right now. But if you aren't available, then
That's fine. If you want to come by, you can come by now. It's up to you.
okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll just stop by the house real quick to get the statement and stuff from you.
Okay. Are you far away?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you far away?
I'll be there in about 10 minutes.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. No problem.
Bye.
Thanks. Okay, we got that done. Where's Hertz at?
Do I have to get dressed? Like, do I have to?
I can't.
This is why I was like tomorrow, because I mean,
I can't upload the voice. I can't upload the voicemail. I tried to send this to Nerdy Addict.
but I'm not going out there like that.
I tried to send it to Nerdy Addict over, and then because he had it, ran this thing through. Listen, here's how this went down real fast. So Nerdy Addict had a post of something like this, where it was somebody calling and leaving a voicemail, but it was on like the other side. It was on the Weirdos. So I hit him up and I'm like, hey man, that post that you made I had a Weirdo leave a voicemail on my thing too. And then he like analyzed it through AI and stuff, but AI kicked it back and said it wasn't the same person. So I don't know. Whatever. Hertz, call in now. Yeah, you can absolutely call in. Anyway, I can't go to the police tomorrow because I don't have any way. She's got to come over because I have no way to upload this thing. Like I couldn't even send it to Nerdy when I texted him. I was explaining it.
Fine, but if I have to go out front, then I need to get
Prove
dressed.
it by naming the county.
Have to tell me if I gotta.
Hertz, are you full of shit or what now? Now we've been all cool with you, man. We've been all patient. I want to hear what you have to say. Please don't be one of these these weirdos like, think Hertz is fake. What was the reason? YDL number. Thank you. You can call in. Take us with you on the phone call. When the police get here. Yeah, I'm going to get off here in a minute. I'm waiting on Hertz to call. Come on, Hertz, call in. I got to go outside. The cops coming over here. Hertz said the number doesn't work. Now I know that you're shenanigans.
If they block the number, I already told you it will not go through. You cannot.
Oh yeah. So look, here goes. Here, I'm going to prove that the number works. Here's my phone, the cop that's called, right? Here's my YouTube phone. There's two phones here, right? So I'm going to call the number that the phone that you're supposed to call right now, right?
It can't be a *67 thing. Everybody else has this number, so it's not like.
So. Shenanigans there, Hertz.
Please leave your message.
So you got to call.
Jeez. Yeah, literally. You're telling this person to call, tell a story that's going to be longer than you have before the cops come.
Are you going to call or what now? I don't even see Hertz in chat.
They're here in chat.
So Hertz, what's the holdup? I can have wifey sit right in the computer chair while you call in. 7 minutes, Hertz. No one said. Hertz is here. Well, Hertz, 7-6. Yeah, so you can't call in. Did you hit *67? She said it's not enough time. Listen, you have all the time that you need. I'm not going to end the stream when Hertz. How you doing, Hertz? Hello?
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
How are you? How you doing? How you doing?
Let me turn my TV down.
Yeah, you have me on in the background.
Yeah, it's too loud.
All right, let me put you on this Bluetooth speaker so people can hear.
Oh, let me turn it down.
Okay.
Can you hear me now, man?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. So listen, if you're worried about like the cops coming to my house, I'm only going to be out there for like 5 minutes, and wifey could sit in the chair while you talk. So don't worry about that. I'll keep the live stream going. If I have to step outside or something, it's not a big deal. But
I can barely hear you.
give me. I'm trying to fix that for you right now. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to connect you to a Bluetooth, so
Okay, that's fine.
just give me 1 second.
Yep.
It's taking a
Don't
minute.
let whisper out when you do go out.
Oh, I know why, dirt. What is this? Boom?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, man.
Okay, so what's the deal? What's going on?
Well, I know all about the Nancy Guthrie case and what happened to her.
Okay, you know about it and what happened to her. Now, just forgive
I'm
me.
sorry?
Just forgive me for saying, an obvious statement. You can see why that might be doubtful to some people in the chat, right?
Oh, absolutely. Your chat is actually being really nice to me. I appreciate that.
Well, yeah, they want to hear what you have to say. Nobody knows what you're about to tell us right now.
Right.
So, I mean,
Right.
what do you know about it?
Well, I know that there's 4 people involved, and this was about me, but not about Savannah.
Okay. It wasn't about Savannah, is that what you said?
People keep saying she's in the lakes and the rivers and the ocean. She's not even in Mexico. She's not in that grave. She's in a place you'd never, ever suspect.
How do you know this, though? Is this like your conspiracy?
I know about it, and if you give me an email, I can tell you a lot more. I just can't say it on here, but there was a lady who took Nancy out of the house in a gray SUV. It was parked on the left-hand side. That's how it started.
Okay, you could email. It's easy, right? It's whiteboylockdownradio@yahoo.
Let me write that down, Matt.
I'm gonna put it on the screen for you.
Oh, okay, good.
Give me a second.
And Nancy is deceased.
How do you know these people?
Like I said, I can tell you in an email. If you could put it up for me, I'll write it down.
Okay, I'm working on that right now.
Somebody in the chat said to call, an FBI in my town. Maybe they're right. Because I tried calling them. No, they don't want to listen. I even had my friend try to call and say, hey, this lady knows. They don't want to listen.
So I put my email on the screen.
Okay. I'll let it pop up and then I'll write it down.
Okay. So you can't say it on live, but you can write it?
No. I'm just going to wait for your email on the screen.
Oh, it's easy. It's just white boy lockdown radio at Yahoo.
White boy lockdown radio at Yahoo.
People want to know, are you a psychic?
No. No, I am not. Well, it started. The lady took her out of there, and the lady put
who's the lady?
Nancy in that gray SUV that was parked on the left-hand side of Nancy's house, and it was nighttime too.
Okay, so who's the lady though?
Well, like I said, I can tell you in an email.
Okay, so I guess I guess I'm gonna wait for your email then.
I mean, she's been. I'm sorry.
No, she was talking to me.
Oh no, I look like a crazy person.
Did you hear or before you email? Like, can I ask? Did you hear or see any of this that you're saying?
Yes, I did.
So
yes, I did.
You witnessed it, and you're a local there.
Not in Tucson. No, I was visiting Tucson.
So is it like a fear of like somebody doing something to you or harming you if it gets out, or why?
No. It's not that. It's just that, like I said, I tried calling the FBI several times, and my friend called. They just do nothing but hang up on you.
Do you know Nancy
I
or
don't
the
think
family?
they want to find her.
Do you know any of the family?
Do I what?
Do you know any of the family?
Any of their family? The Guthries? No.
Why the woman with the van? Why would she take Nancy? How?
Well, she took Nancy because the staff and Annie is involved. Those are the ones that are calling the shots. Because Annie was giving and getting calls from these people and did not report it to the FBI.
The people that took her.
Right. There was 4 of them. There was a white guy, about 5'8", 5'10". There was a black guy between 5'9" and 6 foot. And then there was a lady. She was between 5'7" and 5'10", blonde hair. And she had kinks in her hair. She was real thin. She's the one that took her out the front door of Nancy Guthrie's house. She took her out. And you know that blood? That happened on the inside of the house, by the front door, because she backhanded Nancy. And Nancy had blood coming out of her nose.
Hurts. I'm gonna have, you can keep talking, right? I'm gonna have my wife sit over here.
Okay.
But email me. I gotta go. I don't know how long you've been watching the stream. I gotta go talk to the cops for this own personal stuff.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, okay, babe?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm coming.
read the chat.
Oh.
I'll be back, guys.
I don't know. I'm reading your chat now. I don't know who the masked man is. That I don't know.
Sorry, guys. I told you I did not look my best. It wasn't a lie. Okay. They wanted him to go out to the end of the driveway to speak. So, since I was clearly not here, I don't know what I missed. Can we do a quick catch up?
Okay. A quick catch up would be a white lady took Nancy Guthrie from the house at night in a gray SUV. She is the one who injured Nancy. And this map that Annie had, that's not right. She did that to throw the FBI off because, like I said on here before, I'm getting confused. Oh my God.
You're okay.
Because I look on my screen, I keep seeing Matt.
Yeah, no, I don't look like him.
No, I don't know what you look like really. So,
it's okay.
But anyway, yeah.
No, I don't want you to be nervous or anything. I just wasn't listening to the whole, to everything.
Oh, there you are.
Hi.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Okay, so my squirrel likes this bathroom. It's Timber's. It is very comfortable.
Okay.
So yeah, this is I'm just a mess. Sorry, I do apologize. Anyway,
No,
so this
you're
person,
fine, Noel. You're fine.
Is this person then? I guess somebody that she is comfortable with, Miss Nancy.
Actually, Nancy knew these people.
Okay.
And the staff and Annie is involved. They're calling the shots. Here's what happened. Annie said to these people, you know, Savannah will pay. But then Savannah didn't believe it. And Savannah didn't pay. So they, how do I say this ever so gently? They unalived her.
Do we believe that it happened quickly or over time? Or?
No, actually, Nancy passed away on February 13th.
Okay, so the information
So like I
as far
said,
as
I was
dates and
telling
what
Matt,
will be a
these stores
private
involved.
conversation. Then I'm assuming
I'm sorry?
the information as far as like dates and the more intimate type details like that. I'm assuming are going to be a private conversation, like off the.
Yeah, like I told, is Annie's husband involved as well? No, Tomas is not involved. I'm trying to listen to you and follow the chat here.
Welcome to being a YouTube creator.
And like I first started out telling, you know, your husband that the lady pulled her out of there. They were fighting inside that house. That's where the blood came from her nose and her busted lip. And she put her in this gray SUV and took off. And when they did back out, see, I know SUVs, but I don't know if it's a Toshiba or a Ford or whatever. But when she opened that door, the front door to actually push Nancy in there, I noticed it was an SUV, a dark gray one. And when they backed out, she went to the left.
Okay.
What was the blonde lady wearing? She had on a dark black hat, dark sleeve shirt, and black pants. And I can tell you what Nancy was wearing that night. She was kidnapped. She was wearing a navy short sleeve, looked like a pajamas with dark navy pajama bottoms.
Do you even have any idea around about what time this may have taken place? Was it like the middle of the night?
That I don't know, but it was dark out. So, you know, that I don't know. But another thing I want to tell you is, like I said, Annie made up that map. Annie is involved here. Annie is involved.
Annie
Guthrie.
Okay.
So and then what they did was they took her to a trailer. This was not a trailer park. They took her to a trailer. That was for several days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So were they intending on hurting her, do you believe? I don't
No, because the money was supposed to come through from Savannah.
Okay.
So they were not going to harm her. They were actually treating her like glass.
Really? So they were being, I guess, as gentle as possible or whatever.
Yes, because of her age. Yes, and she did. Let us just say, she did pass on February 13th. I can tell you how she passed, but I don't know if it's allowed on YouTube to say that. I don't know what's allowed on YouTube and what's not allowed.
Okay, so just curious. Okay, so she was being taken care of and whatnot for a number of days. Do we have I don't know the exact day, time that she went missing and all that stuff.
It was February 1st she went missing.
So they had her for quite a while before.
They had almost 2 weeks, correct?
Before they okay, so did she pass on her own or
no? She did absolutely not pass on her own.
Did she have her medication? I know everybody said that it was reported she did not, but if they were treating her well, would they have also been sure to give her her medicine?
No.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I would love to tell you how she was murdered. but I don't know what I can say on YouTube, and I don't know what I can't say on YouTube.
I mean, you can say anything you want to. However, if you'd like to speak privately, Matt says emailing, but if you want to call and talk,
I mean, if I say it online right now, I mean, I'm not going to be like blocked or
no one's
have
gonna
YouTube
block
call
you.
me and say,
No one's gonna block you. None of that's gonna happen. Everybody
they
is
stabbed her in the
curious.
chest.
I'm sorry.
They stabbed her in the chest.
You can say that.
So that definitely wasn't. Doesn't sound like somebody that was being gentle with her and trying to take care of her.
No. In the beginning, they
Yeah,
were gentle
so
with
towards
her
the
because
end,
they
they were
knew
no longer-
that they were going to try to get that ransom money. But then once they found out that Savannah wasn't going to give that money up,
I put this time out. I put received a voicemail that was threatening me and my family. The voicemail was sent from a number, blah, 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 blah. I looked the number up, and it is a business phone number for James Island Signs. I do wish for charges on this person as a.
Is that Matt talking?
Yes, he's reading what he's writing. He wants
a content creator that streams to YouTube, and this is where he mentioned me from the email voice notes. So that's it. That's good, right?
Yeah, you may want. Did you say how they what they
she got
would
on
be
body
in
cam.
reference?
She got on body cam.
Okay, so you told.
Because
Okay.
I was like, "Do you want me to send this in?" She's like, "I got on body cam." Because I said,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna have to get that body cam upload too now."
Did you let them hear the voicemail?
I played it. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
on the
and-
body cam. Yeah.
All right, excellent. Good.
I'll be right back.
I'm glad Matt called the police.
Okay.
He should have.
Hertz, I'll be in a second.
All right, bounce, bro. You're ruining my show.
Go. I'll be right back.
All right. So where were we?
Oh, I said I was very glad Matt called the police. He needed to.
Yeah.
'Cause some of these people are like, you don't know what people are going to do. They're just.
Okay, so.
Oh, yeah, and I'm looking at the chat. It said, "Who's porch guy?" That I don't know. I don't know who porch guy
I
is.
was just gonna highlight that. I wasn't sure if. Okay, so you are seeing the chat. So now from what we have all heard is then the law
Mhm.
enforcement has cleared the entire family, correct?
The FBI has not cleared the Guthrie family yet, but the Nanos did.
Okay. And you said
Oh,
that a bunch of people have
who
reported this.
stabbed her? The white lady stabbed her. It was a 5-inch blade, gray handle, and she stabbed her in the chest.
Do you know this person?
Like I said, I will give that information to Matt in an email.
Okay. Yeah, I
But,
don't even know if I was in here for that part. Okay, so I'm just
There was something
wondering.
else I was going to tell you, and I completely forgot.
I just didn't know if that was something that you guys what was said when I was gone or whatever, and I didn't know if you were comfortable saying if you knew any of them or do you know the family?
I didn't
at all?
talk to Matt very long because the police are out there and stuff. So I'm just going to wait till he's done with the police and then call. But yeah,
That's what I figured. Yeah, either way, it doesn't matter. Even if
Right.
you called you 90% of the time, whenever you call, you're going to be talking to me anyway. So okay. Do you know the Guthrie family by chance?
no, I do not. I don't know any of them. But I can tell you one thing: Tomas is not involved.
How long have you heard, suspected, or known any of this information?
Since February 20th.
Okay. And
And
so
no,
when you were,
I know I'm not involved. No.
I was
No.
not going to ask that, but good to know. Good to know. When this information was brought to your attention, would you mind
Mhm.
just like how did you react? Like what were you thinking or saying, or like just I've never had anybody tell me this happened and blah blah blah. I'm not sure what I would say. So how did you react?
I was shocked. I was shocked at first, but then I thought, well, money's involved here, and like I said, Annie was on the phone with these kidnappers, but she never told the FBI that.
All right, I'm way behind. So
And you said you did call and make reports on this, and so did people
Yes,
that
I
you
did.
know.
Yes, I did.
Law enforcement just kind of brushed you guys off?
Yeah, well, I did try calling twice, and then a friend of mine said, you've got to tell them what you know.
All right, hold
They're
on.
like,
Let me
well,
ask
then I called them again, and then they don't want to hear about it. I actually called, what is that, Puma County Sheriff's Department? And that lady yelled at me. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever, goodbye.
So Hertz, let me
You
ask you.
know, I'm not on crack. I don't do drugs. I don't do anything like that.
Do we know where Nancy's location would be?
Yes.
So did instead of calling in, did you ever consider maybe going in to tell them and file an in-person report and maybe even possibly say, look, if you don't believe me, can we look at this area? This is where I was told that she would be found. I don't want to. I want to make sure.
You know what? I think somebody in the chat room did say, you know, I said because I did try calling the FBI a couple times, and then, you know, Sheriff Nanos department, and nobody wants. They don't want to listen. But then somebody said in your chat room, like, maybe call them in my hometown, which I think I'm going to do.
I mean, if you were to call, or even if you called and said, this is where you're going to find Ms. Nancy, they have to look. They can't just say, screw you, lady, you're crazy. They have to go. And if they found her there, then it would prove that there would be a lot of factual information that they need to now
Time out.
have a real conversation with you.
Time out. I'm back. I just came back in. So let me ask you this, right?
Wait a minute. This lady in the chat says, where is Nancy? Ask her. Okay. Well, the first time, this gray SUV took a long road trip to California.
So you don't have to email me nothing. I think that
I told her that she can call too.
I think that she's on the phone. I think that you're
afraid
afraid of
this.
I think that you're afraid,
Privately.
you're being afraid for me, like you're going to say something that's going to hurt my channel or something.
You're not.
Is that what?
Oh, no. I just, like I was telling you, like, I don't know what I can say on YouTube, and I don't know what I can't say. I don't know how YouTube works.
Whatever you want.
You can pretty much say whatever you want. The only thing that's going to happen is I'm not going to get like monetized or something like that. I don't even care about that because this is important information. Now, so I missed out a lot on the stuff, but when I came in, I heard you say that you called the FBI and said this. And that. It's hard for me to believe.
Yes, I did.
Why wouldn't they take in
worried
information?
for my safety? Somebody just said, are you worried for your safety or no? Yeah. I think if I don't give my name, because you can do anonymous, I think it should be okay.
But why
and
wouldn't
you have to make sure that you file, if you do a written report, that you do want it to be anonymous. That you want to protect your privacy.
So why you called them with all this information and they didn't listen to you?
Well, what I did, Matt, was I called the FBI first. And it was a guy, and he was talking to another guy, and he's like, what do you know? I said, well, there's this lady, the white lady took her out, put her in a gray SUV, and he's like, okay, thank you. He hung up on me. So then the next day, I called back. I called on February 20th. On the 19th, I called the first time. February 20th, I called the second time. And then this lady got on the phone, and I started saying, I was telling them about Nancy and, who took her and stuff like that. She hung up on me. I'm like, my God. So then that's when my friend said, call Pima County Sheriff's Department. And the lady, I don't know, she was having a bad day or something. She started screaming, you got to call the FBI. I said, I tried. They're not listening.
Okay, let me ask you this. Can you see the comment on the screen?
Which one?
It says, let her start from the beginning and just tell us everything without interruptions. I think that's a good comment because I was outside. I was in and out. You were talking to Noel. So just like, so let's just keep everybody up to speed. If you don't mind, could you just tell us the whole thing and don't answer?
Yeah, that's why
I'm not going to ask you no questions.
To wait till you're done with the police to call, and I'm glad you did call, Matt. That's good.
I'm not going to ask you any
Okay.
questions, but don't read the chat either. So just
No, I won't. I'm here.
Take it from the top.
Okay, let's take it from the top. Okay, so, first off, if you, I don't watch a lot of TV. I work 10 hours a day. You know, Brian Enton I woke up to this and I'm like, Brian Enton did a video on, her name was called, it was called Jarrett and Heather Bernhardt. It was day 33. Now, the lady who took Nancy, she looked identical to this lady. I'm not saying she did it, but she looked exactly like her.
Okay, but what?
You still want it?
But what happened? Like so when I walked out, you were saying that something about Annie, FBI, Annie's responsible, something about with money. So like, what happened? All I know is there's a gray car and there was 4 guys. One was 5'10". That's all I heard.
Okay, it was the white lady took Nancy out of the house. She's the one who hit her in the face. She took her out of Nancy's house. She put her in that gray SUV. And how I know it's an SUV is because when she opened that door, I seen it. Now, once she got her in there, they took off and took a left out of there. And that map that Annie gave, I don't know if she did that to the FBI or not. That was to throw the FBI off because Annie's getting calls from these people who kidnapped her, and she's calling them. Only she's not telling the FBI this.
Okay.
But like I was telling your wife, she was a white woman, and she's probably between 5'8" and 5'10". And she took like I said, she took her out of there, and then they had her in a trailer in California. And it was not at a trailer park. It was in a trailer, like one of those 60s, 70s trailers, really old.
But did you see anything? Did you witness anything from Nancy's house? Did you literally witness this?
Like I said, I was visiting Tucson when I was down when that happened. And like I said, the rest, I can either email you if you want.
You don't have to email. Just say it.
We can just talk. No, she wants to do it privately, but we can call and talk all over the phone off of the internet is what I'm saying. That's what we're emailing. There's like a million questions back and forth. It's easier to talk.
All right. Have you called other streamers and said and into the show and said this? Because a lot of comments are recognizing your voice, it looks like.
Actually, I emailed Dolly and I told him that I know where she's at. And he wanted to get me on it. Dolly was the only one I talked to. But this was a while back. Because I've known all this since February 20th of this year. And there's stuff I told your wife that you probably don't know. And no, I have not called in a lot of streamers either. No, I have not. That is not true.
So if...
Okay, here's what we're going to do. I told you, and I told your wife the majority of it. And when this story comes out, you're going to say, gee, this lady was right.
It's not, listen, it's a lot of information to take in and people have questions and
It
stuff.
is.
So
Right.
I missed a lot of it, but what I'm saying is like, so someone has a good question. If you saw her being abducted, were you a guest of a neighbor? I know you said you were visiting, but like, you know,
She found out after the fact is what she told us.
I don't understand that. You can't find, did you?
Somehow, some way, so the news ended up in her presence.
I got it. I got the news. I got it.
After Nancy was already passed away.
Yeah, but you either see something or you don't.
And like I told your wife, they had her in California.
So
they drove to California with her.
Did you witness? But did you witness this, Hertz? Did you see this happen? Did you? See?
I know all about what's going on. I know all about what's going on.
Okay, but did you witness it? Did you see it? How do you know?
I'm sorry. Say that again, Matt. You're kind of breaking up a little bit. No, this is not third-party hearsay.
How do you know?
I just know this stuff. I know this stuff.
So you witnessed it then? You saw it?
Yes.
So
and like I said,
where were you where were you when you saw it?
I'm going to have to take you in a different room because you keep getting real staticky here.
Oh, I'm breaking up now.
No, you're fine now.
So
I take my phone to a certain part of my house, it gets kind of crackly.
Where were you when you saw this stuff? Where were you? Like if you were visiting Arizona, like, you know, you don't have to say like where you're staying at, but like,
right,
where were you? So were you able to eyewitness something go down?
Yes, I did, and that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm having very good luck in here. People are calling me crazy and everything, and it's like, my God.
I believe you. Listen, this is what I do, right?
It's less about the chat, what they're thinking. I think everybody's just very confused, and we're all trying to understand and figure it out as we go. More about just focus on talking to us, like you're just having a conversation. Let everybody hear you so that they can have a chance to soak it all in, and then you're not going to be confused and sidetracked with them, and it won't make you nervous, or it won't make anything, you know.
Oh, I'm not nervous.
Lose your track of thought.
I want to
whatever,
get
you know
this
what I
out
mean?
there.
Yeah,
you
no.
know.
Just really just talk with,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
you know us,
So
like you're comfortable
So
with,
yeah,
and-
just
and-
like so you said that you saw a lady take her, correct?
Yes, I did. She was, like I said, between 5'7" and 5'10". I would say 5'8" and 5'10", blonde hair, thin. She walked out of the house with a black hat, all black on, and I can tell you what Nancy was wearing. She had a pajamas, navy blue, short sleeve shirt, and her navy blue pajama bottom. I don't know if she had shoes on or not. I don't know.
And you witnessed this from somewhere that you were visiting, correct?
Yes.
You're unable to say where that is?
Well, I don't want to say where that's at.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. But okay, so did you get it?
Was it hearing this like noises, and you happen to walk outside, or smoking a cigarette, walking a dog, just taking a walk on your own? Like, how did you happen to be outside?
Yeah, we just happened to witness a lot of stuff.
And you're, just to be clear, you're not a psychic or a medium?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
And you said you only reach out to Dolly, because I think some people are confused.
Yeah, I only reached out to Dolly because he texted me, or not texted me, he emailed me
Okay.
and asked me to come on his, what is that called, podcast or whatever, and tell what happened to her.
Okay.
And like I said, once they took her from there, they took her to a trailer in California.
Okay.
And she did not have her meds. I told your wife how she passed.
How was that?
They stabbed her in the chest.
How do we know? How do we know that?
Well, because they were keeping her around for the money, and like I said, Annie is so involved. Annie knew. Well, she was telling me Annie will pay the money for the ransom, but then when Savannah didn't want to pay it, they knew they had to get rid of her. But Nancy knew a couple of these people.
What do you, when you say the money, like, so you're saying this was all for
The
ransom?
ransom.
Okay.
The ransom money.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the ransom money, but since Savannah wasn't going to pay it, they murdered her.
I got an idea. Only if you're comfortable, right?
Huh?
Only if you're comfortable, right? What if what if I was to reach out to the tip line and try to get things to be more smoother?
Would you please, Matt?
Because
they don't want to listen to me. They won't even listen to my friend. And like I was telling your wife, she's not in the river. She's not in the ocean. She's not in Mexico. She's not in those graves. This is a place that nobody would ever think about putting somebody.
Okay.
And if you can reach out, I would be so grateful to you.
All right, let's do it now.
Do it.
All right, let me just see if one
We're
of the,
just waiting for the
if
phone
somebody
number.
will give me if somebody would be so kind to drop the
If
tip
someone
line
can
number
drop the number in chat, I will dial it on my phone. And
I'm not going to put my number in the chat.
you do not have to do anything. No. The tip line number that we need to call, and then I will call it on my phone, and I will hand it over on speaker.
Okay, great. Yes, please. Thank you, Noel.
Yeah, no, this is what we do.
Finally, somebody will listen.
1-800 call FBI. Is that it? Well, there's only one way to find out.
You want me to call it, or you're gonna call?
You're gonna have to get the whole like Nancy Guthrie. There. Let
I
me just.
think it's like
let me just
1-800-FBI or something.
Let me Google it. It should be easy. Let's just Google it real fast instead of asking people. Give me 1 second. So.
Yeah, somebody put in the chat 1-800 call FBI. That's it.
Let's do this. Hold on.
This is true, and it's very disturbing.
What's the number I call in for tips on the Nancy Guthrie case? Question mark.
Somebody put on there 1-800-FBI or something.
It is. It's tip line at 1-800 call FBI, which is actually this. All right. So you ready? Let me just get ready. And
Yeah. Are you dialing or am
I? What's connected to this? Oh, that is
not. Yeah, not my phone. So should we? So here's the thing. Who's doing the talking? Because
I'll do it.
We can do the talking. He can do the talking, whatever. But he needs to make sure he knows exactly what to say in order.
I got
and where the location, because they're going to know that we can have them go look.
Okay, we'll get him on the phone.
All right, give me a second. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go.
Oh, thank God it's been listed. We can get this over with.
All right, I'm gonna put that over there for a second. Don't turn it off. Just put it over there. I'll give you a second. All right.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt.
No problem.
Hello. Thank you for calling the FBI. To continue this call in English, press 1. For Spanish, press 2. For any other language. This is not a 911 service for taking emergency calls. For emergencies, please call 911. If you, or someone you know, are having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health crisis, or seeking mental health resources, press 1. The fastest way to submit your tip is through our secure online submission form at tips.fbi.gov. Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly and privately at any time. Most callers find the online option faster and more convenient than reporting by phone. Be advised your call will be recorded for quality assurance, investigative, or other authorized purposes. If you do not wish to be recorded, press 1 now to receive instructions for submitting electronically at tips.fbi.gov. During this call, you will be asked to provide identifying information about yourself and or the persons about whom you are calling. These questions will ask for information regarding name, date of birth, telephone number, and address. For the best accuracy, please do not use speakerphone while providing this information. We use this information to assist in investigating your tip. You do not have to provide your name or other personal information. However, the lack of information may delay or hurt our ability to investigate your tip. Any information you can provide may be used for authorized purposes. Repeatedly providing information with no demonstrated investigative value may result in the FBI no longer taking your information. By continuing this call, you are agreeing to these terms. To help us process your call most efficiently, please tell us in a few words what federal violation or national security issue you are calling about.
I have a tip for an open case regarding the Nancy Guthrie case.
Please listen closely as our menu options have recently changed. To report a tip on an FBI case currently highlighted in the news, press 1. To report a suspicious email, hacked email, internet scams, cryptocurrency scams, ransomware, mortgage fraud, or threatening communication. If you have information regarding Nancy Guthrie, please press 1. If you have information regarding elder fraud, please press 2. If you haven't, please say or enter your 10-digit phone number now. Please say.
Shit.
Your phone number is 236. If this is correct, say yes. If this is incorrect, say no.
No.
If you would like to decline and move on, please press 0.
Re-enter my phone number.
Please spell your legal first name now. Correct, say yes. If this is incorrect, say no. If you please spell your legal last name now. The spelling of your legal last name is O. Please say or enter your date of birth as month, day, and 4-digit year.
I know. Why did I give all my shit for?
Your date of birth is March 9th, 1982. If this is incorrect, say no.
Yes. FBI doxing me and shit.
Please say or enter your 5-digit zip code.
Come on, man.
Your zip code is 33909.
Yes.
State abbreviation is FL. If this is correct, say yes.
Yes.
If this is incorrect, the spelling of your city is CAPE.
Yes.
CORAL. Please say your street address, including house number and street name, now. If you would like to decline and move on, please press 0. If you would like to decline and move on, please press 0.
There's no other options.
Thank you for calling. Your call is very important to us and will be answered in the order it was received.
I can't tell.
You are number 5 in the queue. The average wait time is approximately 15 minutes.
I'm gonna.
Can we please have Hertz text the phone that she's talking to us on with the location so that we know how to tell them what she needs to know?
Talk to her and hear it. I'm not going to tell the FBI her name is Hertz. What's her name? She can tell you. I'm not going to say her name's Hertz. Quickly find her first name out.
Hello? Hello? Alright, I took you off on Bluetooth.
Well, I was talking to her now. She might be watching the stream too, though.
You are number 5 in the queue. The fastest way to submit.
I see what you guys are saying. I get it. But it could be something. It's not going to be on my name, y'all. I'm going to shift this right over to her. Just chill.
Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line for the next available
We're
representative.
remaining on the line. Give me 1 second.
She said she'll talk to them when they get on the phone.
Awesome. Well, I just needed to have her first name at least.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I told her you need to know what she knows. So either she has to tell me so I can write down, so you can tell them. And she said she'll. So I'm gonna put that.
I need a beer for this, y'all. I got police coming over. I'm talking to the FBI. Jesus Christ, this is supposed to be a fun stream. So what was her first name? Can she tell me, please?
She's going to speak as soon as they are on the phone.
So listen, what you're gonna have to. I'm gonna open it up like this.
So here we go. She's back. She'll even talk to me. Just get her on the phone. So just let her speak.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do.
And there.
So, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Because I have you on Bluetooth and the speaker's right here. It's super loud. I gotta hear like what this.
Your call is important.
It's
number
fine.
5 in the queue. The fastest way to submit your tip is through our secure online.
So I gotta be able to hear what they're saying. That's why I put the thing over there.
Okay.
We're working on it. On number 5 in the queue, we're gonna be able to talk to him here in a minute.
Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov.
Yeah, number 5 on Nancy Guthrie tips. Come on, is this serious?
Yeah, that's what they do.
It's out of control. Who else is calling on 12:16 in the morning about Nancy Guthrie? And why am I on hold? This is out of control, actually. It is. It's all right. It's elevatory.
It's kind of way too cheery to be the music that you want to hear right before you're like, so I got a location to tell you.
Thank you for holding. Your call is important to us. You are number 5 in the queue.
Come on, 5.
The fastest way to
Yes, Melissa, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Thank you.
.fbi.gov. Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed information.
I don't have
even
enough
privately,
Swedish fish
at
for
any
this
time.
shit.
Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line for the next available representative.
All right, we're just waiting, I guess, guys. It is what it is.
I don't even know what a WD-10 is. What is that?
Huh? What? That's my initials, white boy. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're asking?
I'm still here.
I'm gonna. Absolutely, I'm gonna.
Have one for me too.
Thank you for holding. Your call is important to us. You are number 4 in the queue.
4. We moved up 1. Woo!
Through our secure online submission form at tips.fbi.gov.
Yeah, last time I called, I had to wait like 22 minutes just to get in there.
Quickly and privately at any time.
So
Press 1 to receive information.
I've never called the tip line before. I
remain on the line for the next available.
think this is kind of a cool experience because at least we get to know what Nancy Guthrie's tip line sounds like, and
I can't hear you with that music on.
Oh. Well, can you hear me now?
Yeah, the music's been a while, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why I put you over there, and there's so many things happening right now.
Is that their music?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was your music.
No, I would never play this.
Oh.
But Yeah, guys, this is actually happening in real time. This is literally like what one would go through if they had a tip on the Guthrie case. I don't know how I feel about being number 5 in the queue. I mean, that can't even be real. That can't be real. Am I 5 in the queue because they're taking other cases tips?
Well, that Nanos said that they get like hundreds and hundreds of tips every day. So who knows?
Number 3. Hey, put her over here for a second.
Through our secure online submission form at tips.fbi.gov. Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly and privately at any time. Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line with a representative.
I think this is like the tip line itself. This can't be Nancy Guthrie tips. I'm gonna try. Can I ask? I'm gonna ask. If I have time.
Don't ask nothing. Just let her talk. Don't be a snot. Keep your snarky remarks to your damn self for fucking once. Please.
Well, I think it's number 3 or 2 in the queue. Ask her how she's doing over there. Bring her back. All right, can you hear me?
It's real, man. It's real.
All right, so how I'm going to have to do this is, let me try to figure this out before we get the guy out of the thing.
Okay.
So, can you hear this?
Yeah. I can hear you.
No, the FBI line.
Submitting online allows you to provide more
Can you hear that, man?
information quickly and privately at any time.
So,
Press 1 to receive information on how to
Yeah, I can hear
so
you.
here's how we're going to have to do this. Because that's my phone on the TBI line. I mean, the FBI line that's on speaker. And then I got you on Bluetooth on the other phone.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, so I could put you guys next to each other, but definitely probably let him finish talking before you answer, because it's going to be a whole bunch of what, you know what I mean? So just like that would be my suggestion. But I'll pop it off. I'll do the intro. I'll get the juices flowing, and then I'll slide the feds on over to you. Yeah.
Don't talk. Just let her talk. Because they're going to be like the fuck. Just when they blah, 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 this is whoever, blah, 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 let her blah, blah, blah tonight.
I think we're at number 2 or number 1. Absolutely, Denise, without a doubt.
Thank you for holding. Your call is important to us. You are number 3 in the queue.
Number 3.
The fastest way to submit
you moved up.
your online submission.
I don't know if we ever went down to 2.
Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly and privately at any time. Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a
I like Miss
online at
Mischievous. She is a good person. I like her
or
name
remain
too.
on the line for the next
Wouldn't
available
you
representative.
try many more times? Look, the important part is we're getting it all in. We're getting it all out there. All right, guys, we're just waiting to get to number 1. I can't believe this, man. I've never called a tip before. I know a lot of creators in the Summer Wells case have called like the TBI, but that's like a state law enforcement or whatever. This is like, I mean, I guess technically, like a lot of people would be calling the FBI. There's so many rewards and shit. I'm curious to know, like, is this the Nancy? I specifically hit Nancy Guthrie tips. Number 1, they asked me to hit. How am I 5 on the queue? It's crazy. This is nuts. And like, what if I had like, the scary part of this is like, what if I like was like a key witness or something like this, right? They need me to hang out on the phone for as long as I can or will.
Thank you for holding.
But
your call is important to us.
fuck these
You are number 3
queues.
in the queue. The fastest way to submit your tip is through our secure online submission form at tips.fbi.gov. Submitting online allows
This is
you to provide
wild.
more detailed information quickly and privately at any time. Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov.
So somebody asked about, you mentioned about Dolly Vision.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Someone asked, were you supposed to meet Dolly and show him?
No. Oh God, no, not at all. No, no. He was talking about the case and everything, and he's like, he just said, if anybody has any information, call whatever the number was. And I called him and I was telling him, and he said, I have to take this call, but when you call back, I think I only got like halfway through. And then I gave him my number, I emailed it to him, and he never called.
Okay.
So,
I'm not. James says, don't lie to them. I would never lie to the FBI. Look here,
I'm not lying to anybody.
No, nobody.
I'm not going to get myself in trouble.
Nobody said that you were lying. Nobody said that you were lying.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not lying.
Yeah. So, and just so you guys know, when the feds get on the phone, this is like the motherfucking FBI. There'll be no jokes and no lies.
Yeah.
Serious time.
You got it, man. Thank you. No, thank you for calling the FBI. Maybe don't let me say what I know, and let's get this over with. We've got to bring Nancy home.
So I
I've been wanting to get this over with for months.
We're still waiting for the next rep. I think it's number 3. We're still at 3. We might be at 2.
Yeah, like the first time I called her, I waited like 45 minutes. Well, you know.
I was a Phoenix police officer. Oh, James, were you? Oh, I understand why you asked that. Thank you, man. Hey, thank you for your service. Thank you for your support. I don't lie to any of you guys. It's never a good idea. Speaking of police officers, in the beginning of the show, you guys probably thought I was lying when I said, look at this. Here's the really weird people of YouTube. And then I counted in the beginning of the show. I took all these pamphlets out and I said, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, now you guys know that I just had a police officer here. Look how dingy and old this one is. And look how nice and crisp and nice that one is. You can see the date on that and all that. Now on all, just as we're killing time, I'm waiting on the FBI. On all these, I went, what you call it? Yeah.
I want to tell you something.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys want to know where she's at? For real? For real? You're going to brace yourself, right? Because the FBI is going to find out anyway.
Where they at? Where's she at?
She is in, that damn music. She is in an open field. Can you hear me, Matt?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, she's in an open field. There's a pump house and a hollow well. She is in that hollow well. That's why I said nobody would ever guess that. When that ransom note came out, I'm like, they kind of got it right. Now, I don't know how they're going to get her out of there, but I don't know. It's an old pump house.
Well,
it's like it's been abandoned, and it's a open field, and it's got a pump house on it and a hollow well. And back then they used to call them water wells. And somebody changed it, and now they call them hollow wells. She's in that hollow well. That's why I said people would never guess where she's at.
Turn that down a little bit.
I don't have this there.
They didn't want her to be found.
Say something. You there, Hertz?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Too low. It needs to be louder so they can hear her through the phone.
Yeah, for now. I need to be sane as well. And I'm trying to listen to this FBI music and what number on the queue I am. And this Bluetooth is right here. So I'm just trying to balance everything out.
Pump out. It's in an open field, and there's a pump house with a hollow well. Down below, the hollow well is down below the pump house. And she's in that hollow well.
People want to know, how do you know that?
Excuse me?
I said there's a couple comments. People are asking, how do you know that?
Well, I just know.
Okay.
There's stuff I can see online and stuff I can't. I'm just going to have to just tell the FBI everything I know. And then
number 3 still, man. What the fuck?
I'm going to lead them to the
This is out of control.
Because I'm sure there's DNA all over it.
Quickly and privately at any time. Press 1 to
This is out of control.
how to submit a tip online at tips.
Why am I number 3 still? What the fuck? This is out of control. Holy shit! With the hold. FBI sucks balls. God damn it! Why am I on hold? I have a tip. Holy shit!
Yeah, I went through that for like 35 minutes. Yeah.
The fuck?
Because Nanos was saying they're getting so many tips.
This is too much, guys. This is too much hold time. How long have I been on hold right now? It's been going on for. I've been on this thing for 24 minutes and 5 seconds right now. Holy shit with the holding.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm the most impatient person in the world. This is the first time I called the FBI. I couldn't tell you. Now I can honestly report that the FBI will put you on hold. It's crazy.
Thank you for holding. Your call is important to us. You are number 3.
Matt, am I taking up your time?
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're all good. I'm just making jokes at the FBI. You're here to stay. You're cool. You're a friend. You're hanging out. No problem.
Yeah, like I said, when I first called, oh my God, I waited like 45 minutes. But like I said, Nanos is saying they're getting so many hundreds of tips every day. It's a lot.
Behind Green Eyes says, I was on hold for an hour and 20 minutes to reported the barrel. It takes forever. So this is actually, and then you said you said what, 45 minutes last time that you did Hertz?
The first time I did that, I was on hold 45 minutes. My goodness gracious.
That is insane, people. That is insane. What's going on, Jamie Unfiltered? How are you? We are on hold on the FBI right now. He's going to ask, how do you know and where she was? Somebody wants to know, so where exactly is the well?
The trailer is in San Bernardino County, California.
Number 3 still.
Well, better than 5.
It is better than 5. It's better than 5.
I know,
it's a little better than 4. It's a little better than 4. I turned this down because the phone is right next to the speaker. Are you look? So look at the phone. Are you watching the live on a phone or the computer?
I'm watching the live on TV. Yeah.
All right, so look at the screen, whatever screen you're looking at on. Are you looking? So I turned my phone down because it's right here, and then you're right here. So
okay.
But when they come on, I'll have to crank them both back up, or at least turn them up. Ma'am, I have all the wells mapped already. Just give me a county.
Matt, what is WB? People keep writing WB. What is that?
That they're instead of writing white boy out, they're just writing WB because it's faster, easier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried telling you that earlier.
like I said, I don't watch a lot of TV, so
Thank you, Brian. Brian, I appreciate that for $2. You donated about 5 minutes ago, and then holy shit, 20 memberships. Angelina, thank you so much for that.
Wow, that's nice.
Number 3 still. Fuck.
Yeah. Just tell me if you need to let me go, man. It's fine.
No, listen.
There's no letting go until after this is done.
You're getting. I'm just joking about the FBI and them putting me on hold. That has nothing to do with you.
No, this is going to get taken care of.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit here until we're number 1 and we have a representative on the line. Don't worry about it. You're not bothering me at all.
Okay. Just let me know if I am.
Listen to your wife.
All over it. I've sent FOIAs through the FBI, and I'll probably be 100 before I see them. I believe you. Simply investigating. I love your Twitter account. It's one of my faves. I always repost your stuff. You, 502 Files, all you guys. Shout out to my Twitter and my X fan. Shout out to everybody.
Your call is important.
Here we go.
You are number 3 in the queue.
Come on, 3.
The fastest way to submit your tip is secure online submission.
Well, they'll get us. Listen, we're gonna have to just
Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed
maybe do like some.
information.
Let's find some entertainment as we wait. So what can I do here?
Information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.
You know what I want to find? Anybody in the chat? Can anybody in the chat link or help me find? Because I have all my phones are being preoccupied by now. If you haven't noticed, can anybody link me that original full interview that Nanos did with the guy? Damn it, what was his name? People were saying it earlier. I played the clip on Twitter. Obviously, that was a radio show or whatever on a local radio, but it has to be longer than that 9-minute segment. Can anybody maybe find that? Send it to me in DM or something? That'd be cool. Let me check my Twitter and my DMs and stuff while I'm doing all this. Oh, I got 12%, babe. I need battery.
I told you I called fuckwad. Let me get you a charger.
Thank you for holding. Your call is
Fuck!
important to us.
Whisper tried to kill me.
The fastest
I
way
love
to
you,
submit
Whisper. I'm sorry.
Secure online submission form at tips.fbi.gov. Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly.
Holy shit.
At any time.
I love your streams. You seem like such a down-to-earth guy. Say hi to your wife. I was so happy that you got a shout-out by Megan Kelly, and that's not why I'm sending this. Hers sounds very familiar to me. I feel like I heard her on JLR when I used to listen to him. Holy crap. Megan Kelly shouted me out? Wow, I really appreciate that. $100. That was absolutely very, 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 very generous. Thank you so much. I really do. You made me get weird just now.
What?
Someone sent $100. It's a huge donation.
Oh shit! Thank you very much.
Look at this. Read this thing, babe.
Wow, thank you.
I love your streams. You seem like a downer.
Your call is important to us. You are number 3 in the queue.
You seem like a down-to-earth guy. Say hi to your wife. I was very happy that you got a shout out from Megan Kelly.
Thank you so much.
Anyhow,
That's really awesome.
I really appreciate that. And when I say you made me get weird right now, it's just sometimes, man, I still when I get donations, it's kind of like it's just strange. It's a strange feeling to get a donation. I don't know how to explain it. And sometimes, like when there are a lot of money, I guess the way I can say this is it's still kind of weird to.
Actually, I have a picture of the trailer, so they're going to have to head out to California.
Huh? What happened?
I have a picture of the trailer where they took Nancy Guthrie at first, so they're going to want that picture.
Can you email it to me?
I'm sorry, Matt.
Can you email it to me?
Yeah. I'm outside my
If you
dog.
stop lowering her, I'd be able to hear what she said. I can't hear her.
What? What happened?
Yeah, I said I'll email it to you. Give me a minute.
All right. Do you know how hard this is, lady?
Yeah, I know.
And I'm going to email you another picture of what it looks like where she's at. Because I don't know, like me growing up, it was known as a water well. But my son's like, no, Mom, they call that a hollow well now. So, okay.
A holler? A holler?
Hollow.
A hollow well. She's
Oh,
in
what
a
is?
hollow well.
So what's the
But
difference?
like I said, me growing up, they used to call that a water well. But now they call it a hollow well.
Okay, I was just gonna ask you, like, what's the difference between, the wells and stuff like that? So it's okay. They call it.
Well, there's dry wells. You're not.
Okay, let me email that to you right now. Let me double check your email. Make sure I got it right.
Somebody put White Boy Lockdown Radio in the chat. Somebody put White Boy Lockdown Radio at Yahoo in a comment. That's it. So I can put it on screen.
Yeah, so it's White Boy Lockdown Radio at yahoo.com.
Yes.
Okay, now when you get this email, can you please not give my email out, my email address?
No.
Of course.
Never.
Okay, all right. Let me get in there right now and send it to you. There's going to be 2 pictures, Matt.
Okay.
Oh, let me send it.
Hella happy birthday, Hella. Happy birthday.
Your call is important. You are number 3 in the queue. The fastest way to submit your tip.
We're still 3 guys. We're 3 strong. We're 3 strong. We're almost at 2. I can smell it.
Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly and privately at any time.
Totally agree with that statement.
Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line for the next available.
It's 2:45 in the afternoon. It's funny. I went on Hella's panel before and talked to her and Dolly, and I'll tell you what, the time difference is crazy. It's very hard for me to jump on her panel because of my work schedule. You guys already know I work a second shift, but look, it's crazy. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now where she lives, so it's so hard to coordinate that. It's funny, but I remember, I think I jumped on her panel at like 6 o'clock because that's my lunch break. And it was like in the wee early morning hours for her. So we had to make it work somehow. But I don't know, it's just funny. Happy birthday. Hella's cool. I like Hella. We support Hella. What's up, Ryan Finds Truth? I know you've been here a long time. I don't know why I haven't said hello to you yet. I love this song. Stop it. That's a lie.
I'm actually starting to dig it. I'm not going to lie. I'm making up little words in my head. I'm about to go to Swedish Fish and have it swim through the air and shake its tail.
So let me know when I should check my email or not.
All right, give me a minute.
You take your time. No problem.
Or remain on the line for the next available representative.
Somebody sent me a
girlfriend claimed in court records that his true crime content is driven primarily by financial gain rather than.
The New York Post investigates Somebody sent me a DM on Twitter. I just got it. You know, sometimes, guys, when I get these DMs on Twitter, for some odd reason, I have to go to like it's message requests, and I have to approve it. I'm assuming like that's because we don't follow each other. Maybe I don't know. Hi there. I notice you're in. Oh, here's all the weird sex stuff. Yeah, and all the crypto bullshit. Here's this person. It is. I'm still blocked by your chat, but this is it.
Hang on a minute. I'm digging through my mail.
Okay. So crispy treat. If you're watching, I'm gonna have to remember to unblock you. I don't know why you're. Oh, thank you so much for that. Shit. How can I do this? Okay, so we have the full interview with the Nanos and that radio station coming into us via DM by Crispy Treat. Crispy Treat, I'm gonna have to. I can't do it now because I have 1,000 things happening, but I will go into my settings and unblock you on the YouTube chat. Matter of fact, let me write you right now and tell you this. So, babe, I want to play this. So how the fuck can I do this? So we have the full interview.
Like an hour to go.
Problem is, I'm using my phone. I'm on the phone with the FBI on speaker. I have another phone on Bluetooth. I guess I could share screen it. We could do it like that. We could do it like that.
I don't know.
Please remember.
Guys, want to see something funny? I don't know how many of y'all saw this. I got this from Matt when COVID was a thing. It's a ball sack.
Yes, because during COVID, they would say like you have to get out of the store unless you have a mask.
So I made him a dickhead or a ball.
Wifey paid $40 for this ball sack. It's a $40 ball sack, and then I would purposely put the nuts on and go into the stores that were like anal about you having a mask. I'd walk in there like this. Let me get a can of Copenhagen. They can't say nothing. Look at the detail on this sack right here. Look at the detail on the sack.
They had hairy ones. They had all kinds of ones. When he came home from work and I told him I had a gift for him, he saw it. I think I sent him a picture of myself wearing it because I was like, I couldn't hold it in anymore. I was like, he's got like 5 hours till he's home.
Where'd she go?
She's there. So I sent a picture of myself in it, and he's like, "Oh my god, are you serious? I fucking love it."
Hurts, you there? Hurts.
Submitting online allows you to
She's
provide
there.
more detailed information quickly and
She said, "Hold on
Okay,
a
here.
minute." She said, "Hold on a minute."
Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line for the
All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play this full interview from Nanos as we're waiting on this phone call. 1 in the chat if that's a good idea, 2 if it's not. We can just wait like this if that's better. What do you guys want? 1 to play the interview while we're waiting, 2 to just kick it and do it like we've been doing. What was the name of that ball sack, babe?
A ball sack?
The ball sack company I want to know.
I don't remember. This is COVID. COVID days.
Babe, where'd she go? She's still here?
Yeah, look.
Ask.
She's still there. She said, "Hold on."
Hurts. It hurts. Yo, Hurts. What if they come on right now, babe? I have to transfer it to her.
I can't go through the phone and knock on her shoulder.
Hey, Hurts. Wait, her number's right there.
There's still 3.
Give her a text or something. She don't have to tighten up.
I'm here.
Oh, okay,
I'm,
okay.
I'm waiting. I'm just getting ready to send you this email.
Oh, you're okay. I just want to make sure you're still around. Okay, cool. No problem.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting ready to send an email.
Okay, cool. All right, one for interview, two to just say shit, do it like you're doing and we're hanging out. We've been live 3 hours, people. Why boy doesn't go live for
It's on its way, man. Let me know when you get it.
all right. Is there another beer there?
Yeah.
No. Oh,
I did send it to you.
Oh, you emailed me? You sent it?
Yep. Yep, I sent it.
All right, let's have a look. See. Let me jump over there. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is. I see it. I got it. I'm not going to.
Did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. I'm going to send you another one here pretty quick.
All right. So let me figure out how to. I don't want to give your address out.
Receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line for the next available representative.
So 45 minutes. All right, chat. Here is what I was saying. Hey, Early. Big Early. My big whippers. My big Early.
I'm here. That's the first place they have it, isn't it, there?
Thank you for holding. Your call is important. You are number one in the queue.
Okay.
The fastest way to submit your tip is through our secure online submission form at tips.fbi.gov. Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly and privately at any time.
You're such a
Press
hard
1 to
time when
receive
you're beating me
information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line for the next available representative.
Hey, pushy butt. What are you doing?
I cannot believe that the FBI is doing this to me.
Believe it. And it's fine. We all got nothing but time here. We like hanging out together. We all want to see what happens. Enjoy yourself. Dance with us.
I'm totally invested, and we're only gonna wait until they answer. But it just blows my mind that
shake, 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 shake your tail. Sweet fish. It helps. You want a cigarette? That helps. You have the music's a torture tactic, huh?
Thank you for holding. Your
Come
call
on, guys. It's like we're going on some kind of weird little adventure
The
together.
fastest way to submit your tip is through our secure online submission form.
You know what? They are not lying. That is totally
Submitting
the
online
fastest
allows
way.
you to provide more detailed information quickly
But I
and
prefer
privately
this
at any
because
time.
you could be
Press
personal.
1 to receive
You could be
information
personal and
on
give
how to
details and
submit a
talk
tip
to them.
So-
You'll have everything they need.
what exactly hurts for okay, so the picture that we're looking at is what now?
Where they had her.
Oh, that's right.
It's on a property, but not in a trailer park. So it's like a land. The person that owns the trailer has the
Matt,
land.
look at that front door there.
Let me see if I can.
Look at that front door there. On grass here is when that gray SUV pulled up. And those two guys took Nancy out of there and put them in that gray SUV.
What about the door?
So what am I looking at on the front door? What am I looking at on the front door?
That's the side door. This is the front. It's not going back.
Okay, am I? Did I get another email? Am I supposed to be having a second photo?
Thank you for holding. Your call is important to us. You are number one in the queue.
Oh, we're number one in the queue, people. We are number one in the queue. It's going down. We are number one in the queue. Let me get a beer. I'll be right back. We're number one.
Online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly and privately at any time. Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line for the next available representative.
All right, Hertz, we're number one in the queue, so they're going to be answering here in a minute, right? You heard me? Hertz? Hertz. Hey, Hertz.
She was sending you something.
Hertz.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, just relax, because we're number one in the queue. Don't be. They're gonna be.
Right.
They're gonna be coming on in a minute. All right.
Yep. Yeah. I'm not going to bail, Matt. I'm not going to bail. No, that's what your dad is saying, that I'm going to bail. I'm not bailing.
We're number one. We're still number one. That means next.
Tips.fbi.gov.
Number one.
Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly and privately at any time. Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line for the next available representative.
I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Oh, there's the trailer.
Thank you for holding. Your call is
I didn't
important.
see Mike.
You are number one in the queue. The fastest way to submit your tip is through our secure.
Yeah, I love that. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Thank you.
Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly and privately at any time. Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line for the next available representative.
Whisper, you didn't tell me, literally. You're right in your mind. Okay.
All right, so what am I gonna introduce you as, though? I'm not gonna say Hertz.
Let her talk.
All right, I got it. Yeah.
Don't forget. She got this.
I'm gonna make this the intro to my lives, and it's gonna be 47 minutes long. Because there's been a couple people complaining that my intro is too long already.
Tell me my intro's too long. a 3-minute song, but I've seen people that have like freaking, they have a whole playlist of stuff they play.
Your call is important to us.
I'm not complaining about it. I think.
Thank you so much, Anne Marie.
Through our secure online submission form.
I have no idea. Simply, I've never called.
Submitting online
I've never done this before. This is like mind blowing to learn. Like, this is not good, guys.
Information on how to submit
No
a tip
one,
online at
nobody
tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line
should have
for the next
to
available
sit on hold
representative.
this long to give a tip. They need people's help. This is out of control. It's out of control. Because I can cover it all with that statement. Good thinking.
Thank you for holding. Your call is important to us. You are number one in the queue. The fastest way to submit your tip is through our secure online submission form at tips.fbi.gov. Submitting online allows you to
But
provide
I'm not
more
playing
detailed
games.
information quickly and privately at any time. Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line for the next available representative.
Is the Trappers in California? Is that where? Did she say Nancy's in California, or they moved her from there to somewhere else?
Can you hear her, Hertz?
I'm just asking for myself because I'm trying to remember everything in my head.
Can you hear her? Hertz?
I'm here.
So can you hear what Wifey said?
No, I did not.
Now there are some discrepancies about this picture.
No, I'm wondering. You said that they took her to California, but then did you say that she's not in California? They took her somewhere else?
Yeah, they transported her twice.
Okay. And you didn't tell us the second location yet. Just it's a well.
That's in Hallowell. I'm looking through the picture right now to send a map.
Gotcha. No,
So
okay.
just give me a second here.
That's not it. I was just asking for me.
No, no
Submitting
problem.
Online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly and privately at any time. Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line for the next available representative.
I'm not. We're almost there, y'all. Wait up. Come on. I'm absolutely going to wait until they answer.
I'm here.
Babe, can you Google that comment? Can you Google that?
What? I wasn't in chat, so I don't know.
Can you Google that? Where?
Thank you for holding. Your call is important to us. You are number one in the
It's
queue.
open 24/7.
The fastest way to submit your tip is through our secure online submission form at tips.fbi.gov. Submitting online allows you to
Have you
provide
ever
more detailed
contacted
information
TMZ about any of
quickly and
this?
privately at any time. Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov.
Hertz?
Yeah.
You did call TMZ about it?
Did I fly?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Did you try to call TMZ about any of this?
No.
Okay.
Like I said, people just kept telling me, call the FBI. I tried. That was it.
Did you wait this long when you called?
Did I fly?
Did you wait this long?
That music's a little. I know you got to have it on, but I didn't hear what you said.
Were you on hold this long when you called?
Yeah, I was on hold 45 minutes.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know.
Yeah, we're 57-45 right now, and we're number 1 in queue. Yeah, I was gonna think that as well. I don't think the FBI ever closes. Shoot. Just 1 in the queue.
Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly and promptly at any time. Press 1 to receive information on how to submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line.
All right, chat. 1 if we're going to get a man, 2 if we're going to get a woman. 1 for man, 2 for woman. What are we thinking? What are we feeling? Are we going to get the person who answers 1 for man, 2 for woman? I'm going to go.
I said woman.
I'm going to say woman.
You going woman? I think we're going to get a guy. I'm going 1.
Matt, I'm getting ready to send you a picture of this hollow well.
Of the well?
So watch out for your email.
Okay. All right. Just let me know when you send it. So this is going to be the well that you're talking about earlier? Huh?
What's that?
This is going to be the well that you're talking about earlier?
Yeah. Get ready to send it to you.
Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly and promptly at any time. Press 1 to receive information on how to submit online at tips.fbi.gov or remain on the line for the next available representative.
We know he's not a fan of the memorandum of understanding, but I don't know that it's a coincidence that Marco Rubio in the Middle East says Israel is in southern Lebanon because that's where Hezbollah is launching missiles and drones, and Israel has a right to self-defense. And now Israel's defense minister comes out and says Israel will now not be withdrawn.
Hello? Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, it's on its way. I didn't know what a hollow well was. I had to look it up, but if there's a square hollow well, it's on its way to you right now.
Hey, Hertz, be quiet. How you doing? Yeah, so I was doing a YouTube live stream, covering the Nancy Guthrie case, and there was a caller who called in, and they have some information. Now, they said that they called the FBI tip line in the past, but I don't know. You guys didn't believe them or something like that. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So, okay, so there's so if I'm understanding this correctly, there's another person on the line, and that you're live streaming this call.
So I was, I just thought that you guys should have this information. Okay, I don't have the information, but the person called and they have pictures, information. So can I just give that? Can I give you to them?
Sure, but before we do that, I'll be asking for some identifiers for you, and then we can get into all of that. Okay?
Identifiers
so
for
what
me.
Is your first,
for
what
me.
is your first name?
I put all that in on the precepts before I was on hold. I entered my date of birth and all that. But I can give it to you again if you want it.
Sure. What is your first name?
First name is Matt.
Is that M like Mary, A, T like Tom, T like Tom?
Correct.
Okay. And how do you spell your last name?
Correct.
Date of birth came out as 0309.
Correct. Yes. So that's all correct. That's all good. But just so you understand, this is not a tip for me. I'm just trying to connect you guys. I don't mind that you took. I don't mind that you take my information and to confirm it and all that. No problem. But I just want just so you. Okay. So here,
I understand.
here is.
One question. So you said that there's a woman that knows this information. Is she on the line?
She's right here. Yeah, I have her on the phone. Yes.
Okay, ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay, and before you continue, sir, is this call being recorded?
I'm live streaming, so I'm just trying to connect you guys any which way I can.
Okay,
I'm not recording it. No.
Okay, so just for clarification, I do not consent to being recorded. But let's continue. So, ma'am, what is your first name?
I don't want to give that online.
Okay. Do you want to provide a phone number or an address?
Do you want me to give you my phone number?
Yes.
It's not being recorded on the internet.
Okay, 865. And I did try calling you guys 3 times before, and I got hung up quite a few times. And I actually tried calling the Puma County Sheriff's Department, and I got yelled at.
Yeah, I understand, ma'am. I'm sorry that happened to you. So,
yes.
Just to confirm, the phone number is 865-23. All right. And, sir, is there any way that you can discontinue the live stream?
That's his live stream. I just called in. I mean, if you want to call me back, I will give you all the information you need.
I can end it.
If you can do that.
I can end it, but I just want you to have the information.
Well, yes, please, because this might be potentially sensitive information, and it might
Yes.
affect.
Exactly. I'm sorry?
Yeah, I'll end it. I'll end it now.
Perfect. Please let me know when you end it.
It's the feds, guys. All right, I'm ending it now.
Do you want to give me a call back on my number?
I'm gonna end it right now, just so let's get all this information done, guys. All right.
It's already over, right?
All right, I ended it now. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at White Boy Radio Clips, and in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart.
Peace.